Good morning, people from America. Good evening, people from the Europes. Let's wait for the sound check on the YouTubes. From America. It's working. Fantastic. We have someone in the chat. It's been so long. We have two people in the chat. Hey, old mates. Hello, it's always America first with you. Well, I was born in America, at least in the continent, and a little bit down there in the Mexicos. I wonder why that is. Well, yes, I was born there. Also, what's this buy one back one? Let's find out. Yes, I honestly have no idea. It's like maybe we can find out with the chat. What the hell is this thing? Now, first things first. Introductions are in order. Hi. So I'm back in my basement, my feed cave, my man cave. Got some new stuff. Wait, yeah, it's inverted like that. We got a good old Sunsworn poster, Tilt. I don't know where that series is gone. I haven't heard anything. The first issue was pretty decent. Jawbreakers, which turned to shit, in my opinion. And some drawings that I bought in the last convention I went in Switzerland. Who am I? Wer bist du denn? It's good old me. Maybe a few kilos more. Dear God, I'm gonna have to leave a beard to cover my flaps and flops and stuff. And I don't know, this guy I found in the convention said, "Hey, your art is pretty cool. What's that? I like the monkey." So I bought the monkey. I think it's from Attack on Titan, the Monkey Titan. I thought it was pretty awesome, so I bought it. I said I like it. And this here is a commission that I made. Like I saw one guy that I really liked his art. I said, "Hey, I like your art. Would you do my character?" And he did. So let me. And this is the one that he did last year. He told me that he thought that this guy was a villain of the story. I was like, no, he's the hero of the story, but he drew him like a villain. So it's like, okay, I'll take it. Why the hell not? You get a villainous Farron over there. What else is cooking? There's I got some new posters. I got some new other posters over there. Some figures and stuff. And I've been working very, very hard. I saw a tweet by John Mallon. He was saying, like, you have to not just disappear after you promoted your stuff in my channel and, go with the excuse of, I'm working on my comic. You got to keep it up with the live stream. You got to keep it up with the work on YouTube and chilling and streaming and all that good old stuff. And I was like, he's right. He's absolutely right. So I was like, yes. It's true. I have been working hard on my comic, but also, yes, you gotta, keep up with the YouTube game. Now we have a visitor. That is so nice. What's this? Good selection of visuals on the wall, digging the grave robber's skull over there. I love that series. I think that also series is just one. But it was so well written. Actually, I really, really like it. So let's add. We have a visitor. I don't have any animation, so I'm gonna have to do the clapping animation and the thing. So, give a warm welcome to.
Woo!
Florida!
It's me.
Yeah, animation and stuff.
I saw your link, so I thought I jumped in. Why not?
Yeah, thank you.
What's up,
It's
man?
easier with two sometimes.
Yeah.
Jump through there.
So what are you doing?
I am just opening a stream and following the thing of grab an oar and just rowing and rowing my way on YouTube. I guess I don't know.
Right.
Am I clapping or flapping? Well, considering
flapping,
that I have
Dave, flapping.
Flapping. Yes. So considering my wife's in chat, I was clapping. Okay. Very innocent. Oh, she disappeared. Like we lost a viewer. Oh no, Corin. Anyway, no, just opening a YouTube, trying to get back into. I used to do this every week, and I stopped for months now. I used to have like every month, back when campaign, and all of that has stopped for months now. So I said, no, come on, get back to the YouTube game.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing right now. What are you doing?
Cooking, actually. So I was just coming back to the camera. So no, I cooked something to eat because I was hungry, because I worked out and I'm hungry again. It's my free day. I wanted to go to a friend of mine. He had a motorcycle accident. He lies in hospital, so I'm going there.
Wait, who's in the hospital?
A friend of mine.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's bad.
He let's say I'm not sure what the right word is, but he was a little bit too fast on his motorcycle, fell from his bike or something, or slipped, crashed into a tree, and now his leg below is being cut off.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
What
it needs to get amputated. So his
fuck.
whole left side is in shambles.
Oh, fuck. Also,
Yeah,
I was just about to make a joke, like, was he drinking something? Like, this was
No. He
real
was
fast.
going to his work, but
Damn.
it was dark and slippery and wet. And I mean, I have a motorcycle myself. I'm driving a motorcycle, but I only, get on that bike when it's, summer and nice weather and dry. I'm never gonna be, not going right on, when it's wet or cold or, spring. And, like, I don't know. It's not for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Thanks,
like,
Sol. Thank you, man.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, like, I hope he gets, as far as possible, as soon as possible. I mean, this is gonna be.
Yeah, he gets help, but it's more like he needs to now. I mean, the cutting off his leg was 2 days ago, I believe. So it was consent. He said if the leg wouldn't come off, it would threaten his life, or he has some kind of a limp. And tomorrow he is going to have surgery on his arm and his shoulders. He's all right. He is just snappy, making jokes, but yeah, it's going to take a while before he is, back to normal, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's never gonna go back to normal, but as far as possible, But,
yeah. Well,
good wishes to your friend, man.
Thank you, man.
Wait, like did he lose his leg from where? From the knee or from the where?
From the knee side, below the knee side. So no foot.
So he still has the knee.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's at least something. I've seen that if you have like below the knee, like there's some pretty good prosthesis, I think.
Yeah. I'm not sure how you say it, but they can do well with the modern technology. Can do a lot. So that's
I've seen like some that are like almost near the hips, and they still got like pretty deep. They can even run with those stuff.
Well, he's jokingly said he's going to be a cyborg. So yeah.
Okay, he's in good humor. That's good. He's in good spirits.
Yeah.
Aha.
Hey, Dave.
What if happened? Okay, we have to do the animation and the everything. Let's wait. And give a warm welcome. Woo, woo, woo. To Dave. Wait, no.
I mean, the old gang is all has come back, right? This is probably the reunion.
This is Talking the Pictures reunion.
Yeah.
Completely.
Except on another channel.
Except on another channel. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I'd jump in. I'm just doing some bits and pieces. So
getting into the habits. And I hear an echo.
Yeah, me too. I'm trying to figure out if it's me or no. Is it gone?
Yes, it's gone now.
Oh, it's gone.
Yes.
Don't know where that came from.
Someone must have had the YouTube open, I think. This feels almost like Talking the Picture now. I like your icon. That's fantastic. I like your icon, and I like this comment. Mr. Officer demands background history.
Yeah,
wow, that is publicity.
Profile.
Woo! This has to be, like the thumbnail for later on when people are watching the stream. Like, bam, that.
Yeah.
What is my wife say? Oh yeah, I guess she's also in shock of what happened to your friend. My goodness.
Yeah, see, it's that sucks, man. I was listening in the background, but that sucks. But he's got to count himself lucky as well. He could have lost his life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He has to take this as a lesson now. Like,
yeah.
Funny. What was he speeding? Was he going faster than he should have been in that sort of?
Probably.
Yeah. See
I mean,
that?
it's all,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's all.
I know when you are on the motorcycle, you are more vulnerable because, well, listen, there's no airbags around you, right?
You are the
You-
airbag, basically.
I mean, it's your throttle and your wits and your experience on the motor, and hopefully somebody sees you as well, because it could be the other way around, right? That he is being overlooked by someone who's coming too hard, on a corner, and then he is, could be
Yeah,
could be
that's
different.
my biggest problem with motorcycles is that like you can be super responsible, the speed limit and everything, and then someone just like bumps into you and they're basically bumping directly. Like with a car, you have all this extra protection and metal and like a
Exactly.
little bit of space between you and the other car, at least by
Mhm.
the fact that your car is there. But like motorcycles, like it's just you right there. Wow. So it's like the one reason I don't know. I don't.
Well, it depends on what you want to drive. I mean, maybe
Yeah,
really
okay,
we're
that's
getting
true.
a little bit sidetracked here, but let's say when I talk to people that wants to drive a motorcycle, they always say, "Oh man, I want to have a very, very, very fast motor," and that's the stupidest thing you can do because I ride on the highway myself. I have a Street Fighter. I mean, I like turning corners and go through villages and forest area, stuff like that. I like that a lot, but you cannot drive very fast there. It's just more, when you turn a corner, that has some kind of a thrill, and just driving, like 60 or 80 kilometer per hour. That's fast enough. But if you are on the freeway with only cars and only concrete, that's no fun at all. It's just the only thing you're going to do is drive from forward. And this it's just boring. But all these people that say, yeah, I want to have a fast motorcycle, but there's where the problems come from, because a fast motorcycle is way more powerful than you can handle because you have no experience, right?
I mean, like can you not like kill yourself at 80 kilometers already?
Yeah, sure. But if you have no experience, you are, let's say, 20, 22, and you
Yeah.
just buy your very first motorcycle, and it's just one of those very, 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 very fast ones, and you go on a freeway and you open the throttle. Yeah, that's asking for trouble, not only for yourself but for all the people around you as well. Then you're gonna be street pizza.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
I said like, yeah, I would never do that, and then I have to remember that I actually had an accident, but it was one of those like motorcycle bicycle kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I went apparently you're not supposed to go on the streets with those one. You're supposed to only go on the ways for the bicycles.
Yeah, I can show you my motorcycle if you want. Just give me a sec. Then I'm going to my Facebook page.
Yeah, show us
for the motorcycle. Just
choose your ride. Your how do you call it in slang? Your wheels.
Where is it? Here we
See,
go.
Marinos was born to
I got
be
only one
wild.
good photo, close up. Can I share it? How do I share it? Just give me a sec.
If you drive like you're walking off in the accent, looking at stuff, you're probably always late.
Yeah.
Is that like a movie? I don't know.
Wait a minute, David. Just give me a sec.
Sure.
I put a link in the chat. It's a TV advert they used to show here like good 10, 15 years ago about speed on the road.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Is it like funny?
Play it with sound on. No, it's not funny.
Okay.
It's pretty fucked.
Oh
but
my
it got-
god. Okay.
Yeah, it got the point across. This was an advert on TV that they ran over here.
Yeah. This is the one that I have. Hello?
Yes. Oh, okay. I see your. I see. Wait. Because I
If you hit me,
hold on. So I get
What?
I get this, and now let's get this. Add to the stream. There. Bam. So that's your ride.
That's mine. It's a Buell. They don't make it anymore. I believe 2009 was the last one. It's 1,000cc, and it's perfectly for you're sitting straight up. Not like the other ones that you have crawl behind some kind of a shield. No, you just have straight up and then just driving. It's more like, we call it touring, like a how do you say, a tour motorcycle. I'm not sure what's the American word for is, or the English one. But yeah, this is mine, and it's perfect.
How fast can you go with that?
I have no clue because listen, if I'm driving, like say I tried it 140, 160, then I just flying off the motorcycle because of the wind, because because it's battering, because you're not, like I said, it's not like you are lying very low, and no, you're just sitting straight up. That's the purpose of this bike, So it's probably, I don't know, 200 kilometers or something, but why would I try that? I only did it once or twice, 160, just to get a feel for it, but it's impossible to maintain that for a very long time because the wind is, battering against your chest and your face so much. Yeah, it's not responsible for doing that for a very long time.
Yeah. Like 160 kilometers per hour. If like a smear in the crowd.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's important that you have good motor gear. I see people with t-shirts on and or shorts. Trousers.
I've seen people like with the helmet and everything, like very responsible, but below they have like shorts and like a t-shirt. It's like, okay. You do human. So let's do the ad from
So a bit of context for an awareness. So this is an advert where it used to play back in the UK about 15 years ago or so.
Yeah.
Well, you can see there, 2009 this was uploaded.
Oh, wow.
So this is about just the speeding on the road.
All right. Can you hear the sound? Yeah. Let's hope we can hear the sound. There you go. Bam.
If you hit me at 40 miles an hour, there's around an 80% chance I'll die.
Oh man, that's creepy.
Hit me at 30 and there's around an 80% chance I'll live.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was on normal TV. That is an ad. I don't know what it's next. That's not nothing to do with me. This is an advert that was on normal British TV. Just because to get that point across.
Not you, the ad.
And I'm telling you, that is the biggest, like probably one of the best adverts I've seen in regards to road safety.
If you hit me,
it's so impactful.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Whereas now you don't have anything like that because it's trigger warnings and all this shit. It's like, well, tough shit, You having fun there,
It was effective. But that's almost like a horror movie, like
What are you saying, Sol? Douchier?
Douchier?
I don't know what he's meaning. You're talking about my motorcycle?
It looks more practical than I expected. I assume some.
No, I'm not one of those guys, man. I have a lot of practice. I have a lot of experience. I'm under my belt, but even then, it's still, you have to just be careful.
I want to get a 3-wheeler Harley Davidson. That's what I want.
Ooh, my.
I could never ride a 2-wheeler because I would fall to the side. I need a 3-wheeler, 2 nice big wheels on the back, so I could sit down properly, lean back, put my arms up on the long handlebars.
You can do that with a driver's license, a normal driver's license. You don't have to get a motorcycle license to drive one of those.
I feel like I need some lessons anyway, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those look like the ones that are like huge, and you see like the guys with the whole family, like they have one thing, and there's like the wife and the gigantic things with the babies and stuff. And there are some like conventions around here, and then you see them like a ton of those bikes, Harley Davidsons or Harley Davidson looking bikes. That sounds more like a culture thing than like riding for going fast or anything like that.
Yeah.
Bristolian trike.
Bristolian trike, yeah. Tricycle. That's cool.
Aha.
Exactly.
Awesome. So good evening, Coraine. Night, and see you later, I guess.
Is that the missus? Is it?
Yeah, that's my wife.
Ah, nice to meet you, Mrs. Feed. I
Yeah.
guess.
Hello. that's
I'm not sure that's right, but you know.
Oh, no. This would lend itself for a joke, no?
Yeah.
I'll go feed you later, honey.
Whoa,
Shut
whoa,
up,
whoa.
shut up. Anyway, so
Mrs.
Yeah,
Feed,
back
go
on
and get some sausage. Sorry.
Stop, she's my wife. Come on.
She got beat you.
Come on, man.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah.
So what have you guys been up to?
Working, basically. That's what
Yeah.
it's terrible.
Oh yeah, I think we haven't been able to stream together because of our work schedules. We're all working, and then it's like the schedules are changing, and then it's hard to
Yeah.
feel the three of us at the same time in the same place, free
Well,
of work.
luckily, it's like mine's kind of settled at the moment. So my general, like, just the normal working hours, it's like 9 to 5, but obviously it's getting to and from the office. But then it depends as well what I'm working on, because it could be on commission, so I might be on longer working hours and stuff certain days. I don't know, basically day to day. But at the moment, I'm just trying to pin down a day where I can do stream. And I'm not even a dad yet. See, look at that. Dad
Yeah.
humor is ready.
You already got it.
I already got it.
So yeah, maybe we can do something like set a date and we stream
Yeah.
whatever happens, and
Yeah.
and
I think it's
us
either
there.
Wednesday or Thursday. I'd probably say Thursday is probably the best day for me at the moment, because then that way I can just be like, look, every Thursday, unless I can do it, just do a stream. If people are available, great. If not, then I'll just figure it out as I go, because that's what I'm doing at the moment. Is I'm working on a new format for the show.
Okay.
I want to keep it a little bit tighter and sort of free flowing, but stick to topics, but do it in segments. So like an actual kind of talk show type thing, basically.
What really?
Yeah, instead of and do it every time 1 hour instead of like one hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah,
sometimes.
just keep it tight, like an hour, depending on how long everyone takes at the beginning to get settled. And just sort of keep it moving and keep Thursday. Yes, I get it. My accent.
I was thought, is that like some sort of a joke, like the furries or like Friday?
No, it's
Thursday.
the accent.
Thursday,
You're supposed to say Thursday, with a TH, Thursday. But I say Thursday with an F,
Thursday.
apparently. So was Mr.
What a
Bristolian. He
warthog.
hasn't even done one comment for Jason Donovan or anything yet.
Yeah.
Wait.
Jason Donovan? What's up with what? What? So
Yeah.
Jason Donovan.
Jason
you guys-
Donovan. So Jason Donovan is a British Australian, sorry, not British, soap actor and
British.
singer.
Okay.
But there's a place in the UK that has doner kebabs, Turkish kebabs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called Jason Donovan.
Oh, okay.
It's not
I
Donovan,
see.
but with an R in between. Doner, and except okay.
With like a doner kebab.
Yeah.
It's delicious food. It's trash.
Oh,
food.
I love kebab.
Oh,
yeah,
mate,
that's
it
for
is
sure.
so bad for you. The kebabs over
I
here,
know.
but they're so good at the
much
same
fat
time.
in it.
Really?
Yeah, the ones
I thought they
over-
were like
yeah,
super healthy,
ours-
like compared to McDonald's and Burger King.
Oh no! Ours over here are fucking terrible. So basically, it's like a big on a spit roast.
Yeah.
It's like a big hunk of meat, but there's so much fat in it. It's
Ah,
ridiculous.
yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah,
It
I
gets shaved off, and it's like the amount of calories and fat and stuff in that. And I'm like, but then you put it all together with some sauce, bit of bread, and I'm getting hungry.
Yeah,
It's
stop.
delicious. But
Well,
like,
I'm cooking, so I'm eating in between this chat.
oh, I'm gonna get hungry.
But it's not delicious kebab, unfortunately. But it's good enough. But David, you want to do a segment or something? I mean,
I was just staring. I thought like I saw one guy who put out a tweet about the global frequency guy. He put
Yeah.
up like a list of all the campaigns that are below 10K.
mhm.
And that would be like a good idea about helping them. And then a lot of people have been tweeting about this thing, buy one, back one, which I don't know exactly what they mean by that. Is that some sort of like if you were to buy one Marvel instead of that, like back one campaign, or if you buy one Marvel, then you also back one. Like,
I
does
don't
anyone
know.
of you know
I
what they
saw
mean
that.
with this back one, buy one?
I don't know. Telepathic Bunny was telling me he was on a stream and he was doing a buy one back one stream thing, and I was like, "What does that mean?" And then he explained it, but I wasn't really fucking listening. So like, I should know, but I didn't listen. So, basically, I'm not sure. It's somewhat to do with campaigns under 10K and helping getting
Yes,
them up.
I mean, because some people were saying like, yeah, you know, like the big oh, okay.
Marinus dropped his
Marinus
kebab
is-
on his keyboard. He'll be back in a minute, probably.
Maybe he crashed in his motor.
Just
Let's hope not. He want to have a ride on his motorbike or
He'll
something.
be on that advert next. Jeez.
No, please, no. Like already his friend, no, like no, please. Marinus, come back. That was a joke. Yeah, so some people were saying something about, you know, like these campaigns and like, yeah, you know, like the little guys and the big ones, and they are not owed or backing and stuff like that. So some people were taking it like a very, I don't know, not aggressive, but some people were taking it like,
Yeah, I gotta go
wrong.
careful what I say because sometimes I have strong feelings. on
Sorry,
this.
guys. Just
No
trying
worries.
to change an avatar, but I have to log in, and I wasn't logged in. It doesn't matter. Just keep talking.
Okay. You still have the same avatar, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna change a little bit later. Doesn't matter.
Got it.
Basically,
So
the way
you-
I
so
look
you know
at it
more
is
about this,
there
like-
are segments. Did I cut out then, or did I? What's going on?
No,
Am I
no,
here?
no.
What?
Keep talking.
I'm here, yeah.
Okay, right, got it. Yes. So this buy one, back one, I still don't know what the hell I mean with that. Is like some people were taking it, from what I could get, is some people were taking it as in like, yeah, if you back mine, then I'll back yours and stuff like that. I don't know if that's like part of the
I
buy
don't
one,
think that's
back
it.
one.
Because that is literally just like eye for an eye, like doing it. Because then you're never
Welcome,
going to
Mr.
actually build up a fan base. You're only getting people to back who back you, which kind of
Yeah.
defeats
Right,
the whole
yeah.
point of building up a fan
But
base.
are you categorically against that? You know, like if you back mine, I'll back yours.
I'm not against
Is
it.
like valid?
I'm just like, you
Yeah.
shouldn't just rely on that. Like, just because you back someone's book, you shouldn't expect them to back yours.
Yeah,
Because there's always people that say, "Nah, I'm not gonna do that."
yeah, that's true. That's I also see like people do.
Right.
I've felt that some people that back my campaign and they're like, you know, like looking at me. So are you gonna back now mine? And it's like, oh, okay, maybe.
Yeah,
What do you
that
mean,
is
Johnny
one.
freaking Cage? What do you mean? I'm not being difficult at all. Come on.
That's one problem with crowdfunding in general is in this type of community is the oh, I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine type of thing, where you're expected to back someone because they backed you and
Right,
show support,
yeah.
vice versa. And I'm like, it doesn't work like that. I'm sorry, like,
No.
cool, you back my book. My book's really good, in my opinion. Thanks.
Yeah.
You put out a campaign, but your book's quite amateurish, if I'm honest. It's a bit overpriced. Shipping's ridiculous. I'm not just going to back it because you've backed mine. Thank you for your support. I never said I would back it if you back my book, you see. So
Yeah, no, I mean, sounds good and dandy, but like you said, like if, yeah, I think the worst is when someone has like a really not at the same level.
Yeah.
And then they expect the back in return. It's like, ugh.
It'd be like someone backing EVS's book and then expecting them to back their book because
right,
yeah.
I mean,
I'm not being funny.
if they like it,
I'm not funny.
but not because you know, it would be something like, yeah, if they like it. And I say, okay, maybe you're an amateur, but I'm gonna back it anyways because I like it. It's one thing, and the other thing is like you expect them to back it. That would be maybe the point where it's like, yeah, getting into, I don't know, rude territory, unpolite territory. My internet just dropped back now. I hope you didn't explain the till follow stuff. No, we're talking about the meaning of life and stuff, but you know, that conversation is over now.
Yeah, I think there's something going on with European internet. Mine keeps dropping out as well.
Yeah,
They're trying to stop me from. That's why I keep asking to come back, because my whole screen goes into loading, and I'm like, what? It's like everyone buffers.
The Russians are cutting the electricity, so we have to buy their oil and stuff, you know. Like we've been you know
that's
like
the
playing
last
too
thing
much
we
with the Americans, and now the Russians are cutting our energy or something like
Yeah,
Right.
energy thing is gonna be it's gonna be a disaster. A lot of companies just gonna be going kaput.
You guys are
It's
closer than I am.
crazy.
Go have a word, would you, with Putin or something, and like
Oh, of course.
just walk over and like have a word. Just tell him to calm
like-
down a little bit.
But we wouldn't have anyone to sell our weapons to if we you know like the.
That's the problem. Everyone talks about like how bad
It's all
China
interconnected,
is,
you know.
how
Like,
bad Russia is, how bad all these certain countries are. But it's like, at the end of the day, you've been selling them shit, you've been buying shit off them, you've been trading with them, and now you rely on them for your energy sources, which power your fucking countries. You got no one to blame except yourself.
we have
Yeah,
a-
man. Listen, our government is so stupid. Hey, Immortal.
Welcome, Mr.
I mean,
Immortal.
we are, digging up gas, and that's in our area. We have very small earthquakes, and we have never earthquakes. That's not in our. That's not going to happen. But since they are, drilling for gas, in my area, and there's a lot of, they're selling it to other countries, and then we have to sell it back. Buy it back. I mean, it's just crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Why?
It's cheaper to produce oil and to sell it abroad and then import it
Exactly.
because of all the deals that there is been going on
just
with politics
crazy,
than it
man.
is just to produce your own oil from the.
So our gas prices are going up because we are selling
crazy.
it to other countries, and now we have to buy it back.
Yes, it's so ridiculous. The same happens in Mexico. Is a country that produces oil.
Yeah.
And they import all the oil they use. It's so fucking retarded. It's just like politics, because selling it's better for the people at the top of these companies. They sell it to America and then they have to buy it from, I don't know, Venezuela or somewhere else. Power corrupts. Absolute
How do
power
we get on this
corrupts, absolutely.
We just
Huh?
kind of.
I don't
How did
know.
we get on this topic? We were talking about buy one back one, and then
Power
Yeah.
shortages.
Now
The
we're
power
on
shortages.
Russia and
Let's
Oh,
go
yeah,
back.
no, no,
internet,
Russia,
internet
YouTube,
going
and
out. There we go. That
World
Let's go
War
back to
III
comics.
Yeah.
Oh, I could. By the way, if we're talking about buying one, backing one, I don't know if that's the point of the thing, but whatever the case may be, I bought this one just recently.
On
I
top.
feel this like some sort of
Tanto.
it's a
Tonto?
hidden gem of manga.
Tonto
and
diarrhea.
animation. What?
Diarrhea. I'm trying to pronounce the word.
Are you trying to say tonto
Tonto-
diarrhea? No, dodo hedodo. Dodo hedodo.
Oh,
Or-
I've heard
or
that name
Toto
before. I didn't
diarrhea,
realize
as
it
you
was
would
spelled
say.
like that.
Well,
Yeah,
it's-
manga?
globalism is ironically the kind of capitalism the socialists complain about while being socialists. I guess. It's too much politics.
That looks cool.
This manga, look, it's freaking thick as hell. But I think this is like 3 volumes of the manga.
Okay, it's a triple pack.
And
Yeah.
I got it by going through the YouTubes and finding like lists of top 10 most gruesome deaths in anime or something like that. And one of them was an anime that actually Netflix produced of this bad boy over here. And then I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Netflix, everything is garbage. And one of the comments said, like, no, like read the manga. The manga's really good and the story is done. That's how I came to this. And I gotta say, this manga is freaking bonkers. It's beyond the pale how bonkers this is.
Like every manga.
Like, yes,
that
That
fucker.
looks
I've
cool,
seen
man.
him about. Yeah. I recognize that dude with his like skin peeled back on his face.
yeah. The thing is, like, this feels like the writer was trying to create something edgy and like crazy for the sake of making it edgy and crazy. But the story is actually really cool. Like the flow, the fights and everything is incredible. So I don't even know how to describe it other than this is freaking bonkers. It's like
And did
the
you say
Kaiman
that the
guy
anime is shit or
Sorry?
good? Did you say the anime was shit or good?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I just saw it was by Netflix and like, yeah, whatever. It's gonna be garbage. And then I heard that I heard that the manga is really good, and I bought it. And I read the first 3 issues, and they are fantastic. If you love manga, if you like manga, you're gonna love this guy. If you like original crazy stuff, it's like
How many issues are there?
That's my question too.
I saw there were like 7 of these big guys, and each one has 3, so like 21. More or less.
21
Oh.
chapters. Okay, that's not too bad.
Is it,
What's a tonto diarrhea? Is it in German? Didn't they have a Schweizerdeutsche edition? Maybe they do. Yeah, the one I got is in German, as you can see, and it's it's blood, gore, and there's like some. They don't pull back on any punches around here. Bam! Oh, didn't see anything. So
Was that a dude or was that a woman?
no, that was a woman.
Yeah, what is a woman?
What is a woman?
Oh, don't
It was
ask
a
that
woman.
question, mate. That's a philosophical question these days.
Anyway,
Uh,
the
what
thing that I
is a
showed you
woman?
was
A
was
woman is anyone who wants to be a woman.
Yeah,
What?
and I heard women are pushing back against that.
Oh, yeah.
those-
Yeah. Because
Oh,
J.K.
man.
Rowling's a transphobe.
I saw some videos and they thought, "Oh my god!"
Oh, we won't get into this topic. This
No,
is
no,
the-
no, no, no.
We're getting back
Dave. So that's 3 volumes. Then you've got there,
This
right?
this is 3
Yeah.
volumes of
All right, cool.
of
So now
manga.
you
You
have
know,
to
like
back 3 books. Is that how it works?
this one is
I
20
meant 3
bucks.
campaigns. Now you
No,
got
no,
that.
this is not
Shit.
20 bucks. I have to
One
spend
volume
20 bucks in
one campaign or not? I don't know.
Whoa, hold. This thing cost me
Spending
20
quid
bucks.
tonight,
So
mate.
theoretically, I have to spend 20 bucks in campaigns.
Is that how it works? Does anyone in the chat know
I
this
don't know.
buy one back one thing? Like,
Because you have to back 3 campaigns. That
let
my
me look
budget
on
is
Twitter.
like,
I'll try and figure it out a minute. Is that I
Free
don't
campaigns? Are you crazy? You're not made of money.
that's like $200. Like no, or for internationals.
Exactly. I
Nice.
just backed a book not so long
buy
ago.
one? Buy one
25
back one, yeah.
plus 25 shipping plus another 25 plus 25 plus 25 plus 25. Well, that's
And
a
that
lot.
costs.
That's like what 50, 150 bucks. No, that's too much. Just one campaign. at
All I
most.
see is people using the hashtag, but no one actually saying what it is.
Yes.
Okay,
People are
but
getting pissed off as angry.
just-
and
Maybe I'm missing something. How do you get to this topic back one by one? What's the idea behind that for doing?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
exactly. Yes. What's the idea behind? That's the stream. What the hell is the idea behind this? How do we do it? Like, okay, I'm in. What do we have to do now?
But how does that work in return? I mean, are you gonna back somebody's campaign and then you expect them to back yours, or
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure. That's what we're trying to figure out. That's what I was trying to figure out. I don't know. I've seen in Twitter that people getting angry and like interpreting it different ways, like
Let me.
that.
I'll ask in
I mean,
a chat.
people
a minute.
getting angry on Twitter? No way. Really?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, but is there a topic that can you share it, that tweet or something? Is there somebody making a tweet? Share
No,
it.
it's just it's a hashtag that keeps popping up. So I just asked in a group to
Okay,
see
but
if someone
sure.
can explain it.
Show me the hashtag and let us see what
Hashtag
people
buy
are.
one back one.
I know, but just
Okay. I'm going on Twitter. Hold on.
I'm
hold
talking.
on.
I'm telling you what it is.
Oh, fucking!
I'm
Oh, you're fucking kidding me!
That was
You're
terrible.
kidding me!
That was terrible.
hold on. I'm wait. How do I share my screen?
Buy one DVD at hospice sale, back a CG
No,
UK
no,
book.
that's not what I mean.
Yeah,
No,
because
I'd have to back so many if I did that.
I want
Jesus.
No,
I want
here.
to see what people are talking about. I want to see
So
reactions.
if
I wanna
I-
see those angry people.
Oh, if I do this, are you gonna?
Whoa, Renee is on top of your feed.
Ooh,
Ooh.
God damn it. Okay, so if I put buy one, back one, and then I search, right? That's how you
Okay.
do it.
I don't
So I
know.
put this, go back here, and
I'm sorry, I keep eating. That's mine.
now that's okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah,
It's
that's,
like
that's
this.
your
Bam.
channel.
See, look there. But oh yeah, that's you. But
No, that's something else.
That's
this is-
German. That's okay.
Well, that's my. Oh, that's from the
Still yours?
community
Okay.
database.
No,
No.
no.
Also, let's do this. I saw the global frequency.
Okay. Well, just type Global Frequency.
He was talking
Like
about that.
Neff's a good guy.
Yeah.
Okay, and he had the thing in the here. I think he had like he actually. I copied this. He made an image where he posted all the campaigns that are below 10K. So I thought this is like a
That's cool.
fantastic thing.
Right,
Yeah,
but then what does that mean? What have you got to do for it?
I don't know. He responded to some guy called Belmont, which I think is a guy
Okay.
from.
I just made this new
Smokes.
race to 10K in fun list. Would you like to add your campaign? Is your campaign under 10K but is still funding or in demand? Do you have a live Indiegogo sign up page? Post your submissions below and I'll add them to the growing chart. And then Global Frequency said here, you're going to need these. Every active Indiegogo campaign under 10K. Maybe prioritize active campaigns, but if you're trying to help everyone, help everyone.
Okay,
Right.
so
Yeah, but it still
basically,
doesn't explain it. It's still like,
Like they have different interpretations. So the Belmont guy is like, okay, list your campaign below. The other one is like, help the ones that are under 10K. And I've heard some people say that like this, like you scratch my back, I scratch yours. So it's like apparently everyone has like different opinions as to what this is. I don't know if that's part of the charm of this, that everyone interprets this differently, or it's just like someone started it and now it's just evolved into its own thing.
so if I'm interpreting this right, somebody Global Frequency made a chart so people can help those are below 10K, right? So actually, I think that's a good idea. I mean, there's a lot of people that we don't know of that, you know, maybe need some extra help, but then certain people are just interpreting in a different way, you know, saying, feeling, I don't know, being guilted into this or something like that. Is that what you're trying to say?
I feel that some of the bigger campaigners felt a little bit guilted because of this, and I feel like some of the bigger guys were like, hey, no, you have to earn it and this and that, whereas some of the smaller ones like, yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, of course.
Like obviously. So I
You
find
know,
that funny. Just
yeah,
in and of itself that the big guys were like, well,
Now I'm probably saying something controversial. I mean,
capitalism.
it is a big difference, you know, earn it if you have also the right people to, you know, help you with that, right? With earning it. I mean, if you don't have any traction and you want to build up your how do you say campaign, it can help. You know, probably I shouldn't say this at all. Let's move on because I'm, you know.
well, no. It leads on to a good topic, in terms of promotion.
You have to have something
Marketing.
prepared and good to show, no? If you want.
Yeah,
to
but I mean, I heard a lot of people yell, you have to earn it, and there's a lot of people that, you know.
Yeah. Well, in regards to that, you could talk about the top brass. I'll go careful what I say, don't worry.
Yeah.
But we could talk about the top brass and one of EVS's tirades where he's like, yeah, everyone needs to earn their spot. We've worked in the industry for
I mean,
years. Well, to be honest, he does have a point with that. You know, they have worked in the industry for years. They've worked their ass off
Sure.
to get to their popularity level. I get that. But at the same time, this is supposed to be a whole community. So it's like people took it badly. Some people did. Other people didn't.
no, I mean, you
I
have to earn
see
it,
it
of
as
course.
separate echelons. You have the CG Kings who are up top, do their own thing. They're the popular people. They're the ones that make a shit ton of money. Then you have general CG, which is everyone else basically.
Yeah.
Who is just trying to get their book out there and actually get something done.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's also true, Immortal. I mean, there's a lot of people that want to lift on the success of Comicsgate, and also on the, you know, the upper echelon of Comicsgate, right? The Comicsgate Kings, and then they being promoted and they getting very good, I don't know, sales, and then you don't hear them again because that's
That
also
is
I mean,
true. Yes.
that's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
That's all about give back. So
Yes.
if people help you out in the community, the least you can do is help them out. Either by, if you have a YouTube channel, get some people on, you know, share out. If you're on Twitter, share some people's tweets.
Exactly.
You know, tweet once in a while about it. Don't just take people's money and then take 2.5 years to do a book. Never really talk to anyone again.
No, exactly.
Yes.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah, no, for sure.
I'm
Have you-
sharing a lot of campaigns, and I don't ask for anything for in return ever.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
doing
true.
this
You're
because I
really-
want to help people, and I hope these people, getting funded. And maybe I'm a little bit less active because I have other things to do as well. But sharing's just 1 second, one click away. I mean, what's the hurt? If you see a campaign and then you think, hey, this is a cool one, just share it. I mean, it can help that creator, right?
Yeah, you do have a show where you're like every Monday. Also, sometimes you do it on your own, the UK bargain bin. So,
Yeah.
and a
Yeah.
lot of times you are
Exactly.
promoting other people.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a CG UK bargain bin every Monday on Aria Black's channel and sometimes on Rob's channel, but mainly Aria Black. And on there, we either do general sort of show, play a few games, get to know people, get guests on. Sometimes we do shield streams where, like last Monday, for example, we had Commie Mark on, we had Phoenix Press. My dog is about to throw up. No, she's all right. It's okay.
No.
And
Is that
Thanks
your
for sharing,
opinion
Paul.
on Commie Mark? Why would you say that like that?
Very
What? No, I
funny.
saw the show. That was awesome.
And then we played a game and we did a wheel where we got them to do stupid shit in order to shield our book. And it's all part of getting to know, because we got so fucking bored with getting someone on. Yeah, let's look through the campaign. Okay, cool. It looks good. So guys, back to the campaign. See you later. Bored. So fucking bored. So we were like, spice it up. We play games. We do drawing. We do coloring. Some of us are really shit at it, like me. We
That's
do
so
things
funny,
where
man.
like you come up with a story on the spot about something where you can get to know the creators, because at the end of the day, crowdfunding isn't just about the book. It's about the promotion of the individual, the marketing behind them. It's a more personal thing than just buying something off the shelf. So we know that you need to get to know the creators a little better.
Yeah.
So we put them in situations where they have to react, so they're more natural. And then as well, if they don't interact, they're a bit of a dick.
Could be, or that maybe they are just shy and don't know how
No,
to.
we bring it
Some
out of them.
people-
We bring it out of them. We've had shy people on. We bring it out. Turn your cameras off. Have a chat. Don't worry about it. Like it's
Like you are doing right now.
yeah. I just put my camera in. And my
I'm
other
not doing a
camera's
good job of
terrible,
bringing
so-
it down.
I'm eating, so okay. No, I'm just kidding. No, you're absolutely right. I mean, I believe Rob the Replicator or Michael Bancroft also saying that. Besides from Rob Mailing is saying, I believe Bancroft is now trying to do a half an hour or an hour show just for creators, that are a little bit maybe unfamiliar with promoting themselves, or maybe being unfamiliar how to talk on screen. And that's why it's important that's one of the reasons that I doing a YouTube channel, right? I mean, I'm doing in the beginning I just was doing shows and talking to creators and stuff, but then I turned it around and I'm doing reviews now daily. That's what I'm doing. I'm loving it. Because I think I'm training myself to be more comfortable on screen. And if you are a creator and you have a campaign, just create a YouTube channel, just talking to the camera. I mean, I was talking to Genuine Comics, from Perfect 10, Dave, who was also a buddy of mine. He was so insecure on screen, he told me.
Yeah.
And now he's doing that willingly. He's doing now the Dutch Angle that I'm a part of. He's doing every Sunday, or mostly Sundays, a drink with Brink. He is getting there, man. He is feeling more comfortable than ever. And it's just training yourself to be better. And
Yeah.
if you have
He did mention something about him having a stutter, and that being something that made him more shy, or not
Yes.
be so
Yes.
extroverted. I didn't even notice that, until the moment he said, oh, that's right, he does stutter a little bit.
Mhm.
See, I
But
thought it was just because of him speaking English, because obviously English isn't the first language. So I know when some people speak different languages, there tends to be a little bit of a pause sometimes. So I thought it was just to do with that, not actually a stutter. So I was like, oh,
Yeah,
me.
exactly. I
Got
thought
through
I
that
didn't
one.
even notice.
Yeah, but
But I'm
although
so
I'm a
glad
little
that
bit
he's
more
actually pushing through, even though he has that. Like you can tell he's a bit shy, but he's still, like
yeah,
getting
but he's
out
doing
there.
good,
And
man. He's doing
Hey,
good.
should have seen him when he come on the bargain bin. He's come out so much.
Yeah.
Or when we went on his show, the bargain bin went on his show as well. Like He was so chill, so relaxed, and so getting into stuff. He was blowing up balloons on stream, for fuck's sake. Like,
Really?
yeah.
Okay.
And
So that's what I love. But that's what I mean. When you can be natural and be yourself on stream, that's when people connect with you. That's one of the reasons I've opted for building my own YouTube channel and building myself in the community before I actually go and launch any book or get around to doing anything like that. So people know me, people can know what I'm about. They see I've been here for a long time, and I'm not just going to run away when you give me £400,000.
That'd be awesome.
No. But,
I'll be like, should I run away? No, come on.
To Immortal, he says, I assume his speech was him being foreign speaker too. Well, he's a fellow Dutchman, just like me. He thinks that he doesn't know how to communicate with people, but he is doing better and better every day. And I'm talking, but I'm also insecure, man. I'm even though I'm feeling more comfortable on, doing shows like this with you guys and with other people, I still think I need to do better. Although I'm not a native English speaker, but that's why I'm doing these reviews on my channel. I'm trying to train myself to be more fluent, and if there's some topic that I want to discuss, I have to think twice and translate it in my head to try what I'm trying to say. Just like now, if I'm having a pause, that means I'm thinking about what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
sometimes
that's what I thought it was when he said about his stutter. I'm like, is it not just that?
What did you say?
Yeah.
What is with the scratching in the background? I'm sorry.
Oh, that's my
Is that
dog
the dog?
trying to get comfortable on the carpet.
Okay.
It's not me scratching my balls, if that's what you're wondering.
No, I wasn't wondering that at all.
Big, heavy, juicy balls is fine.
Yeah.
What?
Stop talking.
What did you say? Oh my god. Holy.
Well, so that's probably more one-on-one. It's not on the stream.
Damn, he's got
Yes, please don't turn your camera.
Hey.
What do you guys think about this campaign?
Holy crap, that's a big fixed goal.
Yes.
Holy shit.
To begin with, that's like.
What is it with people in 10,000 starting?
No,
that's
24,000.
Grand. Yeah.
Holy shit.
25,000. There you go. It's like,
Hi.
I mean, they'll make it because Literature Devil has got a massive fucking audience.
Yeah, absolutely.
But like at the same time, fuck.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
I think that this looks fantastic. I think that, I don't know, this is just my take, that this might be suffering from the fact that the last campaign was so insanely late.
What was the last issue? I'm sorry, the last campaign of Literal Devil. I forgot.
Dr. Alpha, Miracle Child.
I heard it was good. Eventually, once it got there.
Did you buy it?
No, I heard it was good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't know. I didn't back it.
I just heard on the grapevine.
I just saw that it was very, very late. I mean, this looks fantastic. I think it's Preston Acevedo, the artist.
Okay. Yeah, Preston's good.
Yeah, Preston.
And he's good. Yeah. And he finishes the drawings for sure.
Great backgrounds. I love it.
Yeah, I love them. I think
this backgrounds,
I think this one's gonna be bonkers too. Like there's something on this panel that lets me know that this comic is going to be bonkers.
Is it the dude with the weird hair?
Yeah.
That's maybe part of it. It's gonna have this like
being injected into his spine.
What's the movie with Jason Statham? But he has like this thing on the heart, and he has like, I don't know, like 24 hours to get his heart back.
I know what you mean. I forget.
I think it's gonna be something like that. Oh wait.
Oh yeah, I know the one. There's two of them. Crank? Is it Crank?
Yes.
Crank.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes. Cranked or something like that.
That was a crazy movie.
I think this has a vibe of that. Like he's looking at the villains in the monitor and he's like seeing what they did to him, and it's like, oh crap, what the hell?
Yeah.
And I don't know.
I like the
something in this panel tells me that this is really gonna be bonkers. There's already two people. There's like a great backstory
to David, there's somebody asking you something in the chat.
Sorry, who? Wait, what?
You have a chat. You have to respond to the
Yeah.
chat.
Sorry. I'm confused.
No, not that one.
Marinus, you're not shy when shouting at me during video games. Aha. So yeah, with your rants and stuff, like we can. we've seen
I
you
don't shout. We
very lively.
communicated. Don't turn around it, Sol.
David, should I post a link, or is that one of those you're just going to roast? No, it's okay. Why not? I mean,
Absolutely. Even if someone roasts something, post a link. Fuck it.
exactly,
You know, like
yeah.
at the end of the day, it's all personal thing. Like me and Marinus get into it often in chats and stuff, like about comics I buy, and
Exactly.
and
I mean,
no
you're never
background.
gonna get it, but yeah, post a
And
link. Why
at the
not?
end of the day, it's all personal preference, isn't it? People like different shit. Like this artist obviously likes drawing penis because there's another
There's already 3
you know?
penises on the screen.
penis and testicles all over this book, but that's fine, you know, personal preference.
I mean, I hope the Literature Devil has learned the lessons from the last campaign, and this one is not going to be
Or added
late.
penis.
And or he learned the lesson that he added penises everywhere.
Boob
Yeah,
don't
I mean-
know enough. Let's add penis.
Yeah, there's not a single boob. Okay, there's a little bit of boob here, but
Top
there are,
boob.
like
I
Yeah,
believe
he
if I'm
covered,
starting a campaign myself, that I'm
another penis.
More penis.
Wow. Another. Wow. My
Another.
goodness. What the hell?
Man ass. More man ass.
Double ass.
looks at the ice. Yeah, yeah, it looks great. I mean, yeah, nice colors too. Love
It does look cool.
Yeah.
This is not what I was
Hey,
expecting.
comics man.
Actually, hello, Dean.
Man-ass.
Welcome to the
Penis.
stream.
Man ass. Penis. Man
Manas
ass.
and penises. We're
That's it.
yes. This is not a gay channel, or what is it, like gay porn review channel. This is
Not that we have any
Comic.
community people, you know, that's fine. And this guy's ginger, so that's good.
Yeah, that's great. There's no
Love a
more
bit
ginger
ginger.
side.
Female, not male.
It's one of the latest show. In one of the latest show, I posted a link, and then Fido SummerSlammed it so hard I felt bad for the creator. No, okay. Preston Acevedo, he is fantastic. Like I got 3 Nights for Days, and I loved it. And so yeah, no, I like it. I just thought it was a bit late, you know.
That was
And,
probably
but I
before
hope
my
he
time
makes
that
it.
I joined this community. I don't know what these comics are about, so this is new for me. Then, well, with this creator, what he produced. I mean, with Dr. Alpha, I don't know what it is.
So
Oh,
the first
yeah, I'm
Dr.
glad
Alpha
you
had
guys
like
got
a really,
clothes on. That's good.
this like a what's the name of this?
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
Watchmen?
think of like the style he's gone for on this. It reminds me of something, but I can't think what it is. Like just a
Not
style.
sure, but I like the detail on the look at this. It's so much detail, with
Yeah.
the muscles. It's great. I love that.
And the guy bursting through the door,
Yeah.
ripping the door apart.
Small details, man. It works.
Oh, he's gonna fight them naked. Oh my god! Is there going to be some dick flopping? Is he gonna
Oh.
use his junk to kill
I
them?
am
or
Yeah,
something?
that man's junk
Boom.
all the time, David. Stop it.
Oh my god! This is gonna go into the what's the movie that?
That's
Oh,
why you.
kills all
That's
the
why you
penis?
chose this campaign. I get it.
Bollocks.
Oh wait, Oliver is gonna. Okay, so it's gonna have fantastic colors and fantastic.
Oh, colors by 656. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Oliver is great. Like he.
Yeah, they got a good team on the book.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. 656 is doing very well. I mean, they are great creators. Yeah.
Let me see if I have it.
What, David?
Yes.
Are you just showcasing this, or are you trying to back this comic? Or
I just saw it on the list of the people who were under 10K. I think it's not
okay.
under K anymore.
Yes.
And so I wanted to it got me curious. And it got me curious because of the reason of it, the other one being late, and I feeling like this one is suffering a little bit because of that. Because the other one made a ton of money. And this one is struggling in my opinion. So I'm just being like
how many days it been? 4.
yeah.
What?
It's been
This
4
one?
days and it's at 10 grand.
Wow.
No, that's not good.
That's
Bad.
not struggling.
That's
What did they make
wrong.
on the
Bad
last?
literature. Let me roast this in peace.
What did they make on the last campaign?
I don't know.
Because 10
I'm
grand in 4 days is pretty fucking good, if I'm honest.
Really good.
I'm just being a disgusting downer in my channel. That's it.
No, look, at the end of the day, it's crowdfunding in comics in general is a business. You make bad business decisions, or you don't deliver on time, like you're late, it's going to affect your next book. So what you have to do is on the next book, you have to make sure you're on time and
Yeah.
restore backers' faith. You literally have to run it by business, which is why I think a lot of creatives that go into the crowdfunding space, comic book space, should know basic minimum business ability.
Well, they at least should, talk to people that already successfully made a couple of successful campaigns. Talk to them, asking them for advice, how to make a successful, not only a successful, quote unquote, campaign, but, all these with the I forgot what I'm trying to say. What could go wrong and how you try to stay ahead of that and how to fix it. Yeah.
Always punch up. Exactly, Dean. Yes.
Punch up, punch sideways,
up and down and sideways and everywhere,
Punch everyone. Throw a kick in there too, and a headlock. Do it.
And a tantrum in the meantime. No, I mean, people are gonna lose the habit of me ranting and not being prepared. So I gotta keep the habits.
That's fine. That's fine. You can
go
be
into
angry
this stupid rants of whatever. People
But,
who are so much more successful than I am, and I'm absolutely not envious.
No, but listen, if I'm gonna, start a campaign in, next year, I'm gonna ask you for advice, David, because you are already doing now 3 campaigns now, maybe 4. If I'm seeing the previews,
Next year, yes.
I want to know your secrets. I'm gonna ask you how to, what the pitfalls are and how to avoid them, amongst other things. Yeah.
Yeah, don't be late.
Yeah.
You can avoid it, obviously.
Have a
don't
plan.
get COVID. Don't be
Right?
late.
Yeah.
No, I mean, no. We can talk maybe.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be all right.
We talk anyway. Come on.
Yeah, we talk anyway, but still.
We'll just get all your knowledge out of you.
Not all the knowledge out of my head.
I'll do it maliciously. Marinus will do it sexually.
What are you gonna sip out of me sexually? That's
whatever Marinus wants to suck out.
That's the part Marinus is gonna do.
Don't suck at me.
No.
It's all right. It's all those
There's
penises
not gonna
earlier.
be
All
any,
them penises is got to me.
no
Stop with the
sexual
penis
nothing.
talk. That's gay.
Hey, it's good to be gay, man. It's fine as long as you're not part of that weird ass fucking rainbow shit. Be gay.
It's good to be gay as long as you're not.
No, you are a
gay.
bigot. Right? No, you are a
I
bigot.
don't mind gays. I got some good gay mates. They hate that shit. Why is every for example, like that gay Spider-Man comic? It's so
you bought that,
stereotypical gay. Not every gay person is flouncing around and all feminine and everything. It's like, no, just because you like cock doesn't suddenly turn you into a girl. You like cock, cool. Take it out of the ass, do what you want. You don't have to become a girl.
Take care of the ass. Don't
Comics made it right about this channel.
What's the thing they said about gay people? They have to take something to relax the muscles so it doesn't get ripped, and then they cannot have to use diapers and stuff. Like be a responsible gay.
Okay, well, I didn't know
Okay.
Anyway, so
This is 180.
180. So let's go back to something more deep.
Yeah.
Here.
Talk
No more
about
these
penis
things.
campaign. Oh,
Something
never
more
penis
innocent.
campaign.
Dear
no.
God. All right.
I've seen this
People.
one.
Never mind what I just said. So
Okay.
in the near future, somewhere, there's going to be a Red Eyes 4. And this is a tiny preview of what's to come. Most likely in February next year.
Nice.
So it's
Loading.
loading.
Look at
I
that.
love this cover
beautiful.
immediately.
Oh, I love it too.
It's so good.
Yeah.
So finally, we're gonna see the Lamprey Queen. Issue 3, we just saw a little bit of it, like a teaser, a little bit of destruction. But issue 4 is gonna be, really just bonkers, exploding and eating people and people dying left and right. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
Immortal has an aneurysm.
So what?
Look at the chat.
Just we're good. No. Enough of that. So we get some sample pages.
The art
No
is really good,
spoilers.
man.
Bobby,
Oh man,
Nice
Rafa
boobies,
has
dude.
been stuffing.
I love the little faces you put over them.
The final product may or may not include those faces. So, just
Bobby's.
Okay.
some.
Oh wait, you having a hardcover on this one?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. I thought that like collecting issues
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, and 4 in a
Really?
hardcover. Well, yeah. I mean,
What cover? What cover is the hardcover? Is it that?
It's going to be this. This is like the volume 1 of the hardcover, which collects issues 1, 2, and 3, and 4.
That's
And what is the cover? I cannot see it very well. It's a
It's
black and
just-
white cover.
It's something symbolic of the story. You'll have to get it to know, or you have to. I mean, if you would have read like 1 and 2, you probably have an idea what that is. But
No, of course, but for most people that never read this comic, I mean,
no, you're right. You
But
make
Marin,
it
No,
more-
I'm
right
gonna
right
read
in
what
that
I
good. You
said
can't see
before.
what it is.
Okay, it's
I
like a tree.
I cannot see what this is.
It's a tree that is growing upwards and looks all weird and tree-like structure.
Is this a work in progress, or is this the actual cover? And just
This is my plan for the actual cover so far. But I'm, like everything is subject to change. If you tell me this is fucking
okay.
shit,
So this is a work in progress. Okay, I get it.
yes, yes. Yeah, of course it was work in progress.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. Okay.
I never.
No, okay. I'm just asking because the other ones are done and this not. So okay.
Yeah, no, it's work in progress for sure.
I love how the artwork is coming along. in these
Yeah,
ones.
it's just fantastic.
Oh yeah,
And
I love
you know what, right? You can tell his artwork is getting better when they come out of their panels. So like the amount of overlap on the panels is fantastic. Like that's how you know the artwork's really coming along.
I
Look at that
love the
sword
pose
swing.
of the bad guy who's like about to swing with a bat, and then the next one is like "Bwah!" destroying the whole column.
That's sick.
I like it. And then we get to see a little, the fights, and the this and the that. We're starting to see, a little bit of what the Lamprey Queen is going to be doing. Because that's like a fight with the hunters are like the bad guys, so the hunters and the heroes are going to be fighting, and then the queen awakens, and then it's hell on earth. Psst, ah!
So
Anyway.
last question.
I like how you say final product will not include bubbly faces.
Yeah, no, of course not.
Yeah.
Where's the bubbly faces? The lovely bubbly faces.
David.
Bang. Yes, I'm coming. So here, go. Then it's like those faces he uses a sensor are self-portraits. Come on, man. Original feed art is actually not that bad. I should know because I have some. Oh yeah, yes, we have. I'm gonna send
Yeah.
some with a.
I like the original art too. Right.
Oh dear God, the things I sent you guys. That was like- anyway, is the hardcover a collected issue or just hardcover book? No, it's going to be a collected issue. 232 pages of Raditz 1, 2, 3, and 4.
It's really nice.
Spoilers. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of spoilers with this page. Or there's going to be.
I mean,
some-
this is a big step up in our department than 1 and 2. It's really good.
Yeah, not like I can show you a little bit of this. Wow, what is it? For fuck's sake, this even better. So this is issue 3. That is like my proof copy that I printed at home.
I love that cover.
Oh
Yeah.
me too.
Yeah, that's really cool.
YouTube, everything's okay.
Bubbies.
Chilled YouTube. So like the first pages are still, we got a little map of the city, for good measure.
Mhm.
And then we have a page from your boy Rod Looper, guest artist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
keep stealing my artist, man. Why
Oh,
don't you?
it's just one page. Come on,
I'm
chill
kidding.
down.
I'm kidding.
So
Ooh, that's some nice
first
colors, man.
pages-
Yeah.
that's Farah Normalisa. Yeah, so okay, so spoilers. Here. Oh my goodness, I just like always. Okay, chill down, YouTube. There's no boobies here. So this is from Christian. He's the guy who did number 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And he did the first pages of the 3. But then it goes into the Raphael territory.
Yeah. What a Jesus Christ.
And he that's like a step up already. And he's been stepping up his game also within the book.
Holy shit.
That's cool, man.
That is fantastic, man.
Oh, and I love this fight. So yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
How many pages? 48 pages or 50 plus?
Wait, where's the thing? So which one? This one?
Yeah.
It's it's 68 actually.
So almost 70 pages for volume 3.
Yes,
Wow.
so far.
That's a bang for your buck.
Yeah, we added a couple of pages because the fights were like, no, we have to get this. This is too juicy to be just 40 pages, not more. So yes,
We have to talk about the
68
lettering.
pages. So there. Finally, you guys have something to say to.
Oh, I'm just for shits and giggles here.
And Dave, is he muted? Did I unmute?
I don't know.
Wait,
Maybe
did I
he's
mute him
thinking-
or did he mute
He's
himself?
scratching his big balls or something. I'm not sure.
The dog is muting.
Let's see. It's been a while that I've been on Indiegogo for a while because, well, I've backed a lot of campaigns through the years, and I'm still waiting for those books to come in. And now since we have that VAT cover problem, the VAT costs problems, I'm a little bit more hesitant. Although I back Vestige free. I think Vestige is really good, and no matter
Me
how you
too.
think about those people, I read 1 and 2, and in my opinion, Gad Hanso is a really, really good writer, and this book is pretty fun. So I tried to separate the whole shenanigans, and I just enjoy the book for what it is. And in my opinion, 1 and 2 really extremely good books. I've only
Yes.
good things to say about it.
Yeah, I think me too. Yes, I think that this what's the name? War campaign.
Yeah.
They're really like a bunch of retards, and yes, they are like a bunch of retards. But Vestige 1 and 2 are fantastic. They are
I also love
really,
that cover.
really good.
The cover is really good. Look at
That
that
Black Dragon cover is
yeah,
oh my god!
yeah,
like,
it's very good.
no,
The
and the
colors are
art
nice. The
appearance.
story is intriguing. I'm sorry, what did you say?
No, go on.
Oh no, just the universe that Gad is creating. I'm impressed. I'm
Yeah, me
actually
too.
impressed, and that's a hard thing to do.
This the fight scene with the cowgirl and the guy with the sword. Oh
Yeah,
my
is this
goodness.
the Donald DeLay one or with the Doodle Bag? This is Donald DeLay, right? This is issue
I-
1.
No
Yeah.
idea. This is issue 1.
Yeah, this is a volume 1, indeed.
Man, I mean, look at this.
Yeah, that's really good. The only criticism here is the blood spatters. It doesn't look really good, in my opinion. But besides that, that's more minor criticism from my part. Overall, volume 2 is even better. Yeah,
2 is even better. Also, I like them both, and
yeah.
the cover
art
is not so. The back
It's
cover
a
is
close
much better.
cover. Yeah, what, dude?
Come on.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
should have been the cover, by the way. This should have
Probably.
been the front cover. This should have been the back cover.
No,
You know.
okay.
Well, in my opinion.
Yeah, okay, but yeah, no, that's the story.
it's-
Doodlebags did the drawings, and look at that, man. It's looking really nice.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just
Cornflake splatters or baked beans. Yes.
Yeah.
That's, and the guys look like they're high instead of dying. They look like, oh my god. Oh.
Yeah.
Damn, oh man.
yeah. Doodle can doodle real good. He's doing now.
Doodle can doodle real good.
Doodle can doodle real good. Yeah.
So can we all agree
He's
that
a
War
nice guy as
Campaign
well.
are a bunch of idiots, but Vestige is good? Can we all like come to terms?
I don't have a problem with that. They always treated me with respect and normal. So, and I did, when the whole-
no, they did make a couple of memes about me, and like put some dildos around me. It's like, yeah, okay, fuck you. Guys.
Yeah.
I
Listen,
mean, the book is still good.
I came in late when this whole shenanigan with War Campaign and Comicsgate began. So I was jumped in and I thought, hey, what is going on here? I didn't know nothing. I just saw streams with people shouting at each other. So yeah,
I saw that too.
I don't want to be a part of that. Yeah. Doodles Moment are lit. Yeah.
Absolutely. But that you've seen that Vestige 3 is not making the money like the first one made like what 120,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
The second one made like 50,000, and this one is struggling to get to 10,000. It's like really
I'm
the
not sure
behavior of
why
these
it
people
is,
has.
and I find it a little bit strange because, like I said, the Vestige 2 is in 1 and 2, but 2 especially is really good, and I don't get it either. It's a really quality book. I don't get it.
Yeah, but like I said, I think the
Hey,
beginning of
Telepathy
them-
Bunny.
Hey there, guys. Would you like to have one of the architects on to explain it?
Sure.
Explain
Meaning
what exactly?
I
Yeah, of
believe
course.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know what, but yes. Explain the buy one get one, or the architecture of the
Probably the whole war campaign story, I guess.
or the war campaign story. Oh, dear.
This is going to be one of those
Ooh,
things.
this is getting like a dangerous territory.
Okay. Can you send the link to Telepathic?
Sure. I can
I'm
try.
curious.
Let me see.
Where is
Wow.
Dave?
He muted himself and he hasn't come back. So Dave, you have to
Okay.
unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Can
No,
mute your
chat,
guests
do
because
you?
they choose to mute themselves. Oh, okay. I cannot
In
unmute
the
you
private
because-
chat, I went for a pee.
That's a long
Alright.
P, man.
It was because I brushed my teeth at the same time. I had so much stuff here.
You're washing your teeth. What? That's disgusting.
No, I didn't use the pee water.
Yeah.
I hope not. Okay. So
Okay.
we
So
can
I
Telepathic
want
Bunny.
that back on. Okay. That's
Yeah,
cool.
get Bunny Boy to explain it.
Yeah.
I'm coming. Oh,
Come on.
I like his image as
He
well.
explained it to me once already, but
But
I
you
was-
forgot.
So let me follow this guy, Telepathic Bunny. Following. All right.
Wait, you
Now-
don't follow Telepathic Bunny?
How? Why not?
Oh dear God.
Mr.
Sorry.
Reed.
Okay. Message for for fuck's sakes. Did I think now I. But you are
You want me to send in the link?
following. Yes. Hold on. Message.
Would you like me to do it?
There. No, wait. Just wait a second. Hi.
Dave, you're not that old. You should be alright with technology. Come on.
No, I'm okay with technology. My computer is not okay with technology. And there you go. The
Buy
link has
one,
been.
Holy
get one
shit.
free.
Yeah, got it. All right.
Can I share something
Oh,
about
Sure.
how? Now, okay, this is my personal
Joke.
problem with.
Yeah, what are you gonna
with-
share?
No. Just let me. Sharing screen.
Not sure we should now.
No. Don't worry. So this campaign, it's a new campaign. Not
That's
sure.
what they always say. Just let it happen. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
So Astral Vengeance. I believe
Yep.
this is a Kickstarter campaign turned into Indiegogo, but I'm not entirely sure. But then I thought, okay, maybe this guy's just new, free campaigns. I don't know. Jack Magnan, never heard of him. Doesn't matter. So then we go here, and okay, this is a cover. I don't know. And then we have stretch goals already. So we didn't see the. We still.
we have
don't-
to-
You're
Wait,
not sharing,
Arnold,
dude. You're
Arnold.
not sharing anything.
Yeah, there's no screen up.
Why not? I just shared.
Okay, here you go. Wow.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, David.
You're like if I'm the okay.
Thank you very much. Okay, are you familiar with J Magnum?
No.
Or Astral Vengeance?
No.
Okay, me neither. So I thought, okay, this is probably an interesting campaign. Then we see, okay, is this a cover? I don't know. Yeah, this is a cover. But then we immediately go into stretch goals without seeing the art. Now look at this. What a mess. Goes on and on and on and on. Oh, this
Ward.
bullshit. Look at this bullshit. What the hell, man?
What is that?
I don't know. It's just all. Oh, look at these people. Oh man, I can't wait for
Global
Who
appeal.
cares?
All the different countries they sold a book in.
Yeah, but okay. Then we have all these people. Where is the fucking interior art? Is it?
Wait, go up a little bit, go up a little bit more. A little
Hello,
bit more.
Mr. T Bunny.
A little bit more. A little bit
Hey,
more.
gentlemen.
A little bit more. Hold on. Oh no, I thought that was Mark Brooks. It's not. It's Jacob Bass.
No, it's not mine.
We're
Look at
watching
that.
some
This is,
campaign by your boy Marinus. Hey
So
guys,
basically- So basically, this it looks really like a Kickstarter campaign with all these. Hey, look how fantastic we are! With all these talk. Look at this shit. It goes on.
this gotta
and
be
on
like
and
a
on
campaign
and
that they
on
copy pasted from
and
Kickstarter
on
onto
and
Indiegogo.
on and on and
Yes.
on and look at this. Holy shit!
Wow.
Oh shit.
I'm still going.
That's a lot of spaghetti thrown at the wall, isn't it?
Jesus Christ, man!
Dude, whereas if you share my screen,
Mhm.
Oh,
Wow.
now you got a screen. Oh my goodness.
I know I got
What's your-
screen as well.
Okay.
I'm not.
This
I'm not
one,
good.
I can see,
Alejandro showed me.
Ah,
This looks sick. This is the closest I've come to backing the Kickstarter.
Hey,
so
Bunny.
far.
hello.
It's the Monkey King. Oh, look at that money still going up. It's just
Yeah.
going up as you're watching.
Real
it.
time.
That's one thing Indiegogo needs is a real time update thing like that.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
Yeah, this legend returns. So it's the Monkey King. I think most people are familiar, kind of, with the Monkey King story.
Yeah, it's a Chinese mythology.
Yeah. But look at that, right? You've got hold on, let me.
Yeah, this looks clean.
Look at that trade paperback, 320 pages,
Ooh, nice.
6.5 by 9 inch paperback edition, $35, and you get the digital copy, right? With Spot
Wow, okay,
UV on the
that's-
cover.
This is
That's
black
You
and
get a premium hardcover, whatever diptech means. Don't know. Set.
Stop
Tech.
talking about dicks.
Uh,
So you get two 160-page volumes, 8.5 by 11 inches.
that's
Exclusive
evidently a new finish. I'm
and
seeing
not
it a lot
available in
lately.
the stores. $60 for 2 hardbacks, with includes a limited edition gold foil bookmark.
That's cheap.
And how much is gonna shipping
Deluxe
gonna be? You
slipcase
know.
set, both hardcovers inside of a slipcase. Look at that. That is beautiful. Numbered book plate with it as well. An exclusive 24-page production sketchbook. Only 500 available. How much is that one?
And it will not be reprinted.
All right,
But-
all right, guys. We have the Mr. Telepathic Money. It's here. We called him. We were making the stream about this. So now that you're
Right,
here,
right,
like
right.
Oh,
Yep.
that's
by all
sold out.
means, sir,
Sorry. Fuck.
can you let me see if I can do this. Wait, yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Bam. Can you explain to us this
Okay.
buy one back one thing? Did you start that?
All right, it's an apparatus, basically. It's the whole entire community is based on the idea that a rising tide lifts all ships. Okay, and so we're told over and over again that these big creators coming in is just going to like raise everybody's profile. And so our idea was, okay, well, a lot of people always say the same thing. Well, I didn't know this campaign existed. I didn't
Yeah.
know that this campaign was around. And so all it is we understand that people are going to be backing these bigger campaigns. I mean, they're gorgeous. They got some of the best artists have ever done comic books. And the merch packages are just top notch, and you're essentially buying a book because it's almost a guaranteed book coming out, right?
Yeah.
So that's the buy one. The back one is saying, okay, you click this, and this is going to bring up campaigns, and we have like we're trying to focus on campaigns under 10K, and all it does is it brings up campaigns of people that use that hashtag, and so it just gives people what else is out there, so while you're buying this campaign here, while it's out, click on this, and this will give you some of the options of the smaller campaigns. It's all it's doing is it's a shopping apparatus, basically. We view like CG or in independent comics as like a major highway, okay? And on that major highway, there's box stores, and people are going to be going to these box stores, because they got everything, right? Well, while they're on this this major highway, we're just saying, hey, there's a mom and pops along the way,
Right. Okay. Yeah.
and this is just like trying to not steal any money or rob any money or hurt anybody's bottom line. This is just to say, there's also these over here that are also available for you to buy. And so it's been misunderstood as like we want you to pity buy or things like that. But no, we don't want you to pity buy. We want you to just see these campaigns. And if they're quality, they'll sell themselves. We're talking meritocracy. We're still talking meritocracy. All we're doing is like saying, trying to move some of these to the highway for people to be able to know where they are. And that's essentially what buy one back one is.
So how would you like let's, if I understand this correctly, it's
Mhm.
like I go and say I buy Cyberfrog, and then
Mhm.
I do hashtag buy one back
Uh-huh.
one,
Yeah.
and I put the link to a campaign that is under 10K, something
Right.
like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you can either back or you can like say, "Hey, I bought this book, but there's also this cool book out there." You know, which is what I've been doing myself personally.
Right.
Mhm.
And is
like-
that a random campaign that you are choosing, or
Well, it's we did a the part this think tank I'm part of is called the Genesis Crew, and
Right.
and basically we're trying to like we're the Dutch boy. We're trying to like plug some leaks that we see happening, you know,
Mhm.
and try to like help the community live up to its promise. You know what I'm saying? And so that's all we're doing is we're just trying to we're like trying to keep an eye out for the cool thing that this community was at its beginning was people that the mainstream wouldn't even spit at if they were on fire. Okay, uh, could have a chance to put out their own comic, and that was the cool thing about this group, you know. And early on, there's a lot of that money was being spread out. I mean, first time creators were had 10K campaigns all the time.
Right. Yeah.
But as the more guaranteed people come in, people that have resources to put out multiple books a year, big gigantic campaigns with multiple covers, things like that. As those come in, we're seeing that some of the smaller campaign backing is kind of going to the wayside because it's not necessarily a guaranteed thing all the time.
But I
Let's
mean, I
face
feel
it.
like also the big ones are not. There's a lot of the big ones that haven't come out. There's like super late, and
Right.
Two
Like
years and
that has
counting.
hurt
2 years and counting.
the
What?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
2 years? What? 2 years? Froggy boy? What?
Yeah. Yeah. It's possible. I mean, yeah. We're just basically we're not trying to like take a shot at the big guys. We're not talking about equity here. Equity's bullshit. Okay,
Right.
equity
Yeah. No,
sucks.
I can agree.
I
with
mean,
you.
equity hurts. No, it hurts everybody. I mean, equity is just communistic garbage. Okay, and we're being accused of equity, but that's not what we're talking about here. And we're talking about meritocracy. We're saying these campaigns are good enough to get your dollar on their own. We're just trying to point you in their direction, let you know they're alive, or let you know
Right.
they're there.
It's a really good thing, to be fair, because to be honest, if you look at CG now, it is almost like the format of the mainstream where you've got Marvel and DC at the top, so
Yeah.
CG Kings, and then
Mhm.
everyone else, pretty much.
Right.
So
Right.
we're everyone else. So those are the people that you need to look out for. The big guys take care of themselves. They got no
Yeah.
problem. They don't need
Yeah.
to promote in. They'll achieve what they will always achieve.
And we're not even. I mean, we're not even asking them to push this. Okay. Yes, Ethan pulled us on his show. Like pretty much the first week it was active, and while he was on the show, he did his usual thing. He's kind of like a one-track mind. He's like, "Oh, okay, so you want me to back something or to push something, right?" And I gave him a list of campaigns that are under that hashtag. And he chose Rift Riders because Piper was there and Luke popped on.
Mhm.
And he pushed that to nearly 10K and got them funded. And so the idea has been like, oh well, this is some way, shape, or form that we asked for that. We didn't. We thought we were just on there to push the hashtag, and so we kind of got grouped into that, and people that hate EVS and everything about EVS, and if EVS uh points to somebody,
honestly,
that person's
that's not
I mean,
always. That's not always the case. Like I've seen he
Mhm.
pointing to some campaigns, and those campaigns like make
Yeah.
very, very few backers, no?
Right.
And
right.
he's pointed to some campaigns, and then they have huge success. So the
Yeah.
quality of the campaign really it still
Yeah, it
has
matters.
to be
It
there.
does.
To,
It still
yes,
matters.
yes. Like he points
still
out to
meritocracy.
shits, like yeah,
Right.
he's pointing to like some massive campaigns and that
Mhm.
whatever, and some campaigns.
Well, see,
that have
there's
gone
this
to
attitude.
the
It's the
skies,
it's the attitude that the left has towards minorities. That we have to lift them up. We have to give them a, we have to let them start here because they're so far behind on everything else.
Oh,
And
yeah,
it's
that's like
pat
condescending
them on
as
the
hell.
head. Let's pat them on the head and give, here's your, here's your job that you didn't earn. Go away. Basically, and that's not what we're doing here. We're saying these campaigns still have to float, sink or swim on their own. But these campaigns are good enough. Commie Mark just closed out Krishna Kid, and just right after he closed it out, he went over 10K. But if you look at that campaign is the most gorgeous campaign I have seen. It had like animation. It had everything was like just laid out so perfectly.
Yeah,
and
he worked really, really hard on it. Obviously,
yeah, he worked hard on it. He worked on it. Yeah. And but he started out with his price points a little low, and he got shadow banned right out of the box, and it was like hard for him to get traction after that. But he was like going on show after show after show, and trying to get and he got stuck to where
I have a feeling, but that's just absolutely my feeling that
okay
he got this thing with the campaign he did before the Not Daredevil.
Yeah.
That Indiegogo got a little bit, like, hey,
because of the swastikas on the
because of the
armbands.
swastika, exactly. And then he
Yep.
changed all the swastika to the Indiegogo logo,
Right.
and it's like, okay, that I would not recommend that. Let's just say.
Right.
But I mean,
right.
he managed to pull his campaign, so that's
Yeah.
kudos to him. Now, Mr. I see that Dean has I don't know. Some campaigns don't make much because they don't look very good. It sounds like you want me to back
Absolutely
them just because
not.
I should. I don't think that's
Absolutely
what you
not. That is
meant.
not what we're saying. That is, you're making it up. That's not what we're saying. We said from day one, this is about meritocracy. All this is raising visibility to campaigns under 10K. It's
But,
still up to
he's
you.
not
It's we're appealing to consumer here. We're appealing straight to consumer here. We're not laying anything on anybody. We're just saying, if you want, while you're buying you're backing these big campaigns, here are some ones that you can raise, ones that you can move the needle at the same time. And this community is like, rising tide lifts all ships. We're just showing you the smaller ships that you can that need a rising. Okay, that's all we're doing.
Yeah, no, I don't. But what Dean said, it's he's not the first one that has.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's in the wording or something, but a lot of people have been taking it differently than what you intended. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But I've people heard like, yeah, this is like you scratch my back and I scratch yours. This is like we have to back the smaller ones. Like this. I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
if there's a way to fix this, but I think I don't know if it's good,
been a problem.
if it's controversial, because also
Right.
more people start talking like, oh, what is this? Buy one back one thing.
Well, Dean is basically another problem has been my ability to communicate because I have said things, maybe tweeted things that people have taken to believe that's my attitude. And he's absolutely right. That's basically I'm kind of a Asperger's guy. Okay. So if it hits here, it comes out here. Okay. And so I'm not always good at communicating properly. And so a lot of this pushback has become probably because of me not communicating myself effectively. And so you're absolutely right, Dean. That is on me. And I am attempting to plug this hole that I've inadvertently caused because, I run my mouth too much. So.
Oh, I wasn't trying to accuse you of anything.
No.
I think that
I was responding to his comment that this is what you said.
Because I think that like you post something on Twitter, and Twitter doesn't have like a voice, so you just unless you make a video. But if it's just text, like you just write it there, no, and like people interpret it different people interpret it differently,
Right.
and it's really hard to interpret like the tone of what you're trying to say.
Right.
That is just a matter of fact with the internet.
Oh yeah. No, definitely.
No, I think
definitely.
it's I mean, I like the idea, and
Mhm.
because like as you know, Comicsgate, like one part of it is exactly that, you know, like indie comics and people coming together, creating something that the mainstream is not giving us, and
Mhm.
giving the chance to the smaller guys. I think at the beginning it was easier because it was just a few, and now there's like hundreds of smaller guys. So of course, it's going to be less for everyone. That's also
Mhm.
part of the game, no? And it's
Oh,
this point
absolutely.
where the cream starts to rise to the top, but
Right.
calling attention to more campaigns obviously is like, oh,
Mhm.
like you said at the beginning, I think that's something that a lot of people have said. I didn't know about this campaign. Oh my god, this is the first time I see this campaign. This looks awesome. I'm
Yeah.
going to back it now because I saw it.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, there's one out there right now called Soltac. That's absolutely gorgeous. The guy's been working on it like they basically been working on like making this perfect comic book for all these years, and now that it's landed, it's having trouble finding some eyeballs because he's not been able to be on a lot of streams, and he's not been able to build his brand up, and so some people can't do that. I mean, Nathaniel Rosario has not really been on a lot of like streams because he works all the time, but that book Stump is one of the best in CG. It's an
Yeah, Stomp
incredible
looks good.
book.
Soltec looks pretty good. There
Yeah.
was another book that Rod Looper was drawing.
Mhm.
The fractured
That's Fractured
Echo.
Echo. Fractured
That
Echo.
one looks sick as hell, and it
Well,
basically
people
didn't
thought it looked too
fall.
much like Dead Space because
That was my first thought.
Yeah, that's
Dead
what I
Space
liked
one.
about it. It's like, oh man, this
Right,
looks like
right.
Dead Space. That's perfect.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Well,
not really a bad thing. I mean, if
Mhm.
you know, why not make it something if there's an audience, right?
Right, right.
I mean, we all copy from different media to make certain comic books.
I think it just depends on what you're copying from, because Dead Space does have quite a big fan base. So it's like
Mhm.
That
people
was
are
a
like,
good
well,
call, in my
it's
opinion.
basically
It's just
ripping off Dead Space, even though it's not. It's
Yeah.
just like that's the way Dead Space fans would look at it. Like,
Well, Rod Looper came up with his own palette when he colored it, and
Yeah.
so it's a really unique book. If you look at the art on that book, is like it's nothing like Dead Space. I mean, it's really unique, and so
but
Unf-
that's not that.
yeah, Mather presents Soltac. Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Yeah,
that's
Soltec
one.
looks really cool.
Yeah. Uh,
It
but yeah,
does,
they worked on that comic, perfecting that comic for years, and
It, it
but
deserves to be
it's
seen.
already done. I think he said on a stream last night.
Yeah.
Is
Look at this,
already
man. The
done.
ship. Holy shit, man.
Yeah, yeah.
This is crazy. I love science fiction.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Hello, Mr. Hojo.
Hello,
I
Hojo.
think
Hey,
it's the
Hojo.
first time I've seen you in my chat. Welcome.
Mhm.
Hey, old folks. I did some sympathy backs in my time.
Right.
Yeah, I think I have done some pity backing here and there. I have to
Yeah.
admit to that. But you know, if you like,
Well,
why not?
that's one reason why I really tell people you have to have a digital tier because you have to make it possible for people overseas to get the book and decide, okay, I want this book physical copy, and then they'll make the investment in you. But there's going to be people that just aren't going to be able to just invest in that physical copy right up front. I mean, Canadians can't really do that because shipping shipping to Canada is ridiculous, you know, and that's
My
that's
issue
right
is
over the border, you know.
I'm from the UK, so it's like the
Right.
postage to us from America is just fucking ridiculous. Like nothing
Yeah.
you guys can do about it, unfortunately. It's
Uh-uh.
literally the
Right.
postage cost. And then potentially we get stung with fees if they don't send it the right way or
Right.
under the
Yeah.
right thing.
Mhm.
So like for me, and the thing is, I won't buy digital because I can't read digital. it just doesn't work for me.
No, me
So I
neither.
mean, there's a lot of books I miss out on, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I pay more than $60, including VAT costs, from the US or wherever else.
Mhm.
So if I'm buying, like, for instance, this one,
Yeah.
I pay, what is the tier? $25 for one book.
Yeah.
Let
something
me
like
check.
that.
Then I have to pay 25 shipping, then
Mhm.
10 till 15 VAT costs. So $65.
Right.
65 bucks for one book.
Is that in francs? I think.
Yeah,
This is in
that's Swiss francs.
Uh-huh.
So is that then?
Yeah, whatever this one. No, not signed. Not signed. Let's say not signed. Not signed. Continue to payment. So if I want to
It's
see how much it's in
25 US
Switzerland.
dollars. It says here later below the francs.
Oh,
Right.
francs are the same as dollars by the looks of it.
Yeah,
it's more or less the same. Yeah,
Switzerland.
25.
Yeah, 25. Yeah, so 50.
Mhm.
And I backed. Let me double check. I
Oh, that Indigo book,
backed
yeah, but annoys the shit out of me.
now
Mhm.
contributions, campaigns.
Well, I'm
Yeah, Mr.
Just give me a
Hojo,
sec because my computer is on the fritz right now. My
if
campaign.
it's a mess for nationals, for us international, it's like
Yeah.
backing two books every time.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, I get it.
But going back to the buy one back one thing. So basically, my understanding then is that when you go and buy a book,
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is, click on the hashtag, and then it gives you a whole list of all these books that are under 10K for you to have a look at. You don't have to buy any of them,
No.
but you can either signal boost some, you can just have a look through them,
Yeah.
potentially back any that you are interested in.
Yeah.
And it's just a way of helping the people
Yeah.
lower down
Yeah.
to get there. And to be honest, it's quite good because it taps into the fact that I've noticed a lot of creative people are really shit when it comes to marketing and promotion because they don't have basic business ability. So what it means is that they don't know how to promote their book.
Yeah.
They don't know effective marketing. So I
Right.
think having that sort of hashtag there, that thing for them to latch onto kind of
Yeah.
helps them with that. So
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing overall.
So okay, I'm just sorry for interrupting. I
No,
just
go ahead.
checked. I backed 110 books
Mm-hmm.
from Indiegogo and
Bloody hell.
yeah. So
What,
since
how many?
100.
110. Wow.
You're a hoarder.
Yes.
I love to read comics, but I'm
Yeah.
sick of paying so much comics for money for shipping and
Right.
that cost, and there has to be a different solution. Otherwise, I cannot back people anymore. Although I
Oh, look
really
at this. This is also under 10K. Oh my god. I
Yeah.
heard of this campaign.
Shameless
This is-
self-promote. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So was my explanation of my understanding of buy one back one basically what it is? Pretty
Yeah.
much spot
Yeah,
on.
that's exactly what it is. In spite of my inability to evidently communicate it, but that is exactly what it's supposed to
Yeah. All right, cool,
Yeah.
perfect. So now I'll
Got it.
explain it to people that don't seem to understand. I think
be.
maybe it's the hashtag itself a little bit sort of makes it
Mhm.
seem a little bit like buy one back one. Oh, so you have to do either. So I think
Yeah.
maybe that's part of the confusion. But no, it makes sense once you get past the confusion bit. It's all
Right. Right.
it's all good.
Well,
and it's a good initiative.
Yeah, essentially, we're just saying, we're not saying you're required to, because on one of my screwed up tweets that I now regret, I said, "Hey, I backed Aaron Loprestes. Now, to follow the buy one back one ideal, I'll need to back somebody under 10K." And so people are like, "Oh, so you're requiring people to, And
Okay.
I said dictates. I used the word dictates because I'm an idiot. But so it's just been like one screw up after another on my part, trying to communicate this because it's really a very simple concept. We're just saying, we're just because all this money. I mean, some of these guys are getting 10K in like the first half hour. Okay.
That's right. Yes.
And so, I mean, depending on the campaign, I mean, and then the money's just really flowing right now, and the idea is like, oh wow, you're going to buy these, you're going to buy and you're going to back. Okay, there's plenty of you doing that right now. So maybe if one or two or three were to see this hashtag, use it, and see a 10K that they like and back it, it would move the needle for a lot of people. The first 3 campaigns that I listed as a buy one, back one, all 3 of them have already funded, and 2 of them have passed, or one's on the brink of 10K and one's past 10K.
Which
Nice.
ones are the ones? Was it
Well,
Rift Riders, I guess?
Yeah, Rift Rider's about $500 away from 10K. They've been sitting there for about a week. It's killing them. But Chris the Kid went over 10K last night, and Projectile Reptile.
I did back that one. Yes.
Yeah, I wanted that Keshi, so I was like, hey, I backed this Keshi, but I mean, Dojo's been in the community. He like grinds it out. I'm going to be honest. He's not very good at writing copy. That the campaign is confusing as hell. But I thought it was I thought it was interesting enough, so I went ahead and backed it. But
I thought the idea was bonkers, and the cover by Renzo Rodriguez is like, yeah, that's all I need to know. That's it.
right.
Yeah.
Well, it just
it.
sounds
I'm
like
sold.
Mad Libs wrote a sci-fi western. It's a little garbled, and he refuses to clear it up. When people try to get him to clarify it, he's like, "You have to buy the book," and I'm like, "That's not how it works, Brian. It's not how it works."
I mean, I love crazy stuff, and I was just, like praising this book, which is absolutely bonkers. This is
Right.
like a
Yeah.
thing based on the anime is based
Diarrhea.
on this,
Right. Wow. Look at
it's
that.
a little bit violent and bonkers, but
Yeah.
so
Right.
yeah,
Right.
Projectile Reptile sounds right down my alley.
Well, it's also euphemism for penis. So
What, the projectile or what?
Projectile Reptile is euphemism for a penis. So
Really? I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Okay. Hey, Dave. Oh my god. Okay, no.
and knowing the horny rascal that he is, I'm definitely believe it. That's probably deliberate, but anyway.
So
but
it's
yeah.
gonna be full of like innuendo. This book's. Oh dear. Okay.
Right. But he went from stall to being able to fund it. So whether our initiative helped with that or not, there's really no way of knowing one way or another. But the fact that all 3 of the first ones that we mentioned were definitely did fund is an encouragement to me one way or another. But that's all we're really hoping for, is just try to move the needle for some of these guys, and yeah.
Now all we need is an initiative for every time someone backs a CG King.
Yeah.
Going back.
They have to.
10K. Only we can make use of that.
Well, I'm a professionals guy. I never watched the CG Kings, so I'll have to take your word for it.
I would, but they're like at 2 a.m. for my time, so I
Oh no.
I got you.
rarely
I got
do.
you, yeah.
That's
I hear you. I hear you. Yeah.
I like the Bancroft show because that's like in the morning for me. So
Right,
it's like the perfect
right.
time.
Yeah, Bancroft's got a really good slot there. It really is. Brian didn't know, I'm sure. Have you seen the stuff that Brian puts out?
Yeah,
he's got on his website that he's going to put out a smut book starring his female creations. So
what, a smug book?
yeah, it's gonna be naked pinups of his female creations. He's got a book planned on his dojo.
A lot of Siamese in that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
Wow,
sure.
okay, that
I'm
sounds,
sure. Did you read Siamese? Okay, did you read the Siamese?
No, I didn't get that one.
I think he did. I did. I don't know for sure, but I think he did. But he's an interesting guy. He's an interesting guy.
Yeah,
always
so
comes prepared.
collected. What he he talks very. He's like a fraud examiner. And he makes these like 60-second videos. Very serious and stuff.
Right.
Like, you wouldn't imagine that.
He's got
looking at the campaigns, like,
it's always the most serious and proper people. Always
Yes.
like dirty as shit behind the scenes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
now.
You never know. You never know. But it's always the buttoned up ones you have to worry about.
right? Marinus.
But yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just a signal boost, basically. It's basically what it's meant to be.
Okay.
But
I see.
people have got it mixed up that it's pity, it's charity, or i.e., or we're like wanting to guilt people into backing or whatever.
No, we were talking about that earlier. I was.
Well, I don't
saying,
mind. Like, please pity back my book. Like,
Yeah.
everyone out there, if you
I
want
I
to
was saying
pity
how it's
back my
like-
book, by all means.
It
Mhm.
originally sounded like, oh yeah, someone backs your book, you back them back, and I'm like, that's not how you build an audience. That's not going to work because
No.
then every time you back something, you'll be expected to back their book, regardless.
Right.
Of
Ah, yeah,
who
that's
it
what
is.
we were talking at the
It's
beginning.
like,
Right. Right.
At the end of the
You
day,
back me.
meritocracy wins out.
It does. It does. Meritocracy sometimes needs a boost, though.
Yeah, all these
Because
people.
if meritocracy truly won out, then Nikola Tesla would be the inventor of the light bulb in textbooks across America, and radio, and just pretty much everything else. but yeah,
No,
I
that's
mean,
true. I mean, I agree that sometimes you need a boost on the smaller creator.
well,
Talking
what
about video-
our speculation is this: we
Mhm.
think that the next big thing in comics is not going to come from these guys that come out of the mainstream. It's going to come from somebody who is in their, quietly writing away in a room somewhere, has been for 20 years or more, and they're coming up with something really incredibly brilliant. And when it comes out, it's going to change everything, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles did, like She did. It's because those came from complete outsiders, completely outside the system, guys that were just like piddling away in the back room somewhere and came up with something that no one had seen before. And we believe that that's out there, and that it's not going to be these 10K in half an hour campaigns. It's going to be one of these ones in the small that barely make it to production, barely make it out, and we just want to make sure that guy gets boosted. So
I think that like some of the people that came out of nowhere,
uh-huh.
I think have the potential to become like big guys are Von Klaus and Bancroft.
Yeah.
Those two, I feel like those are on the way. They're like halfway on the way to getting
right,
really exploding in the mainstream consciousness of comics, if you like.
Oh, I'll agree. And Monster MD is completely, totally one off. I mean, there's nothing like it in the mainstream anywhere. It's got that, that I guess it's that Batman animated series goes monsters, kind of thing going on, and it is all deliberate. That's all deliberate. It's what he intended all along. I've talked to him, and he's not a guy that thinks in straight lines. He's a guy that thinks this way and then turn back and take a left turn.
I don't know him that well, but I think I did back Terror in the Trenches, like that one.
Right.
That one got me. I was like, okay, let's jump aboard.
For instance, Belmont Press, who's in our chat right now, that was an idea he came up with. He was 15 years old and smoked his first joint. And then he spent way more money than he's real comfortable with, but he got all his childhood heroes to work on that book for him. Like Mike Barron wrote both of the books.
That's right.
Don Perlin drew one of the covers. And I mean he's got like the who's who of Valiant at a certain era, which he really got into comics. And right now he's like putting out Vaughn is my spirit animal. But right now he's putting out he's like refreshing his campaign with like some virgin covers and some and new things that he didn't offer before, trying to get it enough funds in that campaign that he can make his next book, because right now he's too much of a loss to like go further with it, and it would be a shame because this is his dream since he was 15, and so that would be a buy one back one.
Smokes the Fox and Weaponized
Werewolf. Yeah. And he left both on a cliffhanger, so by golly, we got to get that next book,
That's
But yeah, I mean that's just one example off the top of my head that's right there in the chat. I mean, they're all around us, you know. Like your Red Eye, you're on like the third book.
Yeah.
So I mean, you
still
have
under 10K.
right. But do
No,
you have a catch up tier or whatever? Can you get the
yeah,
first
I
two?
got a catch up tier for 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
As you-
okay.
As you'd have with some very cheap shipping.
I have 1 and 2. They are very good books, and the art is just getting better and better as well to go along with it.
Right
So,
there you go.
Thank
There you
you.
go.
Dave, don't get though.
Well, one thing that buy one back one
is
also
like the
emphasizes. There you go.
Proof
There you go.
print.
Really
Right.
really nice, man.
Look at that for
This is
Look
what
at
the
that.
may or may
Yeah.
not be the back cover. You know. We're still-
Oh,
Woo.
cool. Yeah. Well, one thing it emphasizes is also underfunded campaigns. That's one of the things we wanted the hashtag also represent campaigns that just like got a low funding goal just to get the book out, you know, because they wanted to make sure they got the book out. But some of those campaigns should have got more funding, like Shadowpunk, for instance. Shadowpunk is a brilliant
Yeah,
book.
that one's great.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, and he's under 10K, and he should have been way over 10K. I mean, he had like a 3D movie that he worked on 5 years before he even started the campaign. So I mean, that's all that prep work and all that like that, and he's way underfunded to what he should be, and that book is going to be awesome. You know, it's very unique too. He used a very distinctive palette. He colored it himself, and he's a hell of a colorist too. I mean, he does everything.
he
He
does
also does the
everything,
3D.
right?
Yeah, he also does the 3D modeling. And
That's right. That's
I
right.
mean,
He makes these toys, not like this. Also, these figurines, like 3D printing
Yeah.
figurines.
mhm.
And he paints them himself. Some of the ones he's shown
Yeah.
are like so good.
Oh yeah, incredible. People that buy the first day that get the first figurine and the T-shirt, he's got them there with him, and he will send it to you like right after you back. Like right after you back, you'll get that immediately. But yeah, that's
Yeah, this one
trailers
really.
in 3D. Yeah.
The trailer is perfect. The one thing, also, I'm gonna be. You know what? No, I'm not gonna be in a downer. Go back
Uh-huh.
this campaign. Yeah.
Guys, I have to drop out. I have to do stuff tomorrow and in early morning. So I gotta go.
All right.
See you
All
guys
right.
next time. Let's
Pleasure
chat.
meeting you. Pleasure meeting you, man.
Yeah, sure,
Have a
Bunny.
good one,
We'll talk soon. I'm
All right,
sure.
dude.
Hey, bye everybody.
Bye.
See you later, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
look at that.
Shadowpunk does. I'll say that it looks
Mhm.
incredibly original and
Yeah.
really, really special.
Oh yeah. That universe that he's created is
Wow.
I mean,
oh my
yeah.
goodness.
Yeah, but it's got a, that it's all done in that same palette. It's kind of like what Rod Looper did with Fractured Echo.
Oh, that's
But
right. Yeah, I
it's
see.
really, he's got like very distinctive blue and red palette that he followed the whole entire time he colored. It's genius though, because he blends it so well that you don't even realize you're looking at essentially two colors. A 2-color comic book, but
Oh,
he
that's right.
blends
Now
it
that you
so
say
well.
it's not gray, it's kind of blue.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And I heard that also. I've heard people talk about color theory, saying that red and blue are like opposites, and they
Yeah,
don't
they're
combine
clashing
very well.
colors.
Right.
Yeah, he very distinctively, very deliberately, he said, "I want my world to be kind of like unsafe and kind of like scary, and so clashing those two colors together creates that tension, that feeling."
Oh,
And
okay, I see. Yeah, makes
so,
sense.
yeah, that's all deliberate. This guy thinks of everything. He's a genius. He's also a conspiracy theorist like I've never met, but
I don't know. I would have never thought of that. Of someone like
I'm
him.
serious. I'm serious.
No,
You're
I
like,
totally see what you mean.
right.
From the way he looks and the
Mhm.
look of his campaign, I was like, yeah, he looks like he could be a conspiracy theory.
Right. Yeah, he's a conspiracy theorist. He really is.
Well, I
But
mean,
yeah,
your boy John Mallon thinks that the Earth is flat, so why the hell not?
Mhm. Why not? Yeah, why not? But yeah, that T-shirt at the bottom. He's got like a couple T-shirts, and he's got that figurine, and it's all available as soon as you back it the first time. You know, the 3.75-inch Shadowpunk. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. 45 for the figure. Oh, that's not too bad.
yeah.
No. Full in combat mode.
Right. Yeah.
So if you don't
but
like
if
the
you,
comic, you
Mhm.
might get the figurine. People
Yeah,
out there
yeah.
in the ether of the internet,
Mhm.
you can still get the figurine.
Right. But yeah, but he's got that check out the Shadowpunk channel, and he's got that movie listed. And what's that movie? It's like the prequel to the book. You know, wonder
I've
how
seen
this
the
little
movie,
girl
yeah,
winds up on her own, and watching that, it kind of like, you know, it kind of leaves you with a place that, you know, you're kind of like, oh, that's how she got separated from her family, you know. But
I like
she's,
the music of the trailer. I'll say this much. It's a bit bonkers, but the music is pretty chill.
I think he like got some. I don't know where he got that music from, but somewhere it's clever. Everything he does is clever.
Yeah, it jives well with the, you know, like the movement of the stuff and, you know, like what the saws are playing it, like
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. That
definitely pretty
the
good job
trailer is in 3D too. I mean, everything's brilliant about it. You know, another campaign that really should have got more attention that didn't is we have in our group a man who used to ghostwrite for the mainstream comics about 15 years ago or more. And he may or may not have written the best comics from 15 years ago, which comics were still riding pretty high at that time. And so he can't tell you because he's NDA'd up the ass. But when you look at the quality, that's his words. I'm NDA'd up the ass. I can't tell you a thing. You know, if I even imply, you know. But he got jerked around and told, "Oh, you know, if you write for us long enough, we'll give you your own book." And he saw that they never were going to do that. And evidently, there's a bunch of really awesome writers that were getting treated that way. So, if you ever wondered why comic writing dropped off the cliff about 10 or 15 years ago, that's because they like all the ghostwriters just rage quit.
Yeah, okay.
But this
he's
guy
working on a
James Rock,
campaign.
yeah,
Yeah.
this
Which
guy
campaign
James
is he
Rock,
working on?
Magnificent Bastards is the name of it.
Oh, okay. I've seen
Broken
that
Compass
one.
Comics, yeah.
Yeah. The
He
one
hangs
that
out
also
on
got
80s
shadow
Maid's
banned.
channel. Yeah. He's funny guy though. Funny, man, he's funny.
Didn't he get shadow banned or he?
Yeah, he
almost
got shadow
like...
banned. Yeah, that actually they blocked him from getting his money off the campaign at the last minute because he has
extreme
on that
violence
same
or something
campaign.
like that, no?
Yeah, on that same campaign, he had like a bunch of kids getting like decapitated, you know, and brutalized, right? And they didn't have a problem with that. What they had a problem was earlier on, this kid stabbed another kid in the cheek that was bullying him with a pencil.
That's what they had a problem with.
That's why they blocked. They wouldn't give him his money till they wouldn't tell him exactly what he needed to censor, but that's what it turned out being.
Also, he went censoring little by little until he got what they were.
But a bunch of us complained enough that the health and safety kind of got told to back off and give him his money, and they got mad and they shadow banned him. So right after that, he had to deal with a shadow ban.
Oh my
This
goodness! It's getting ridiculous with Indiegogo.
Yeah, it is. Indiegogo, man. Since that CEO took over, it's just become any other company. I mean, it's become any other. Yeah.
Like I don't agree with the like JDA. I think he's kind of a troll and he really pushes the limits.
Yeah. Right.
But still, like this Liam Gray guy, he pushed enough that they banned him off the site, like canceled all his campaigns, like his profile and the campaigns cannot be found on Indiegogo. It's like, come on, I mean, this is getting ridiculous.
Yeah, that whole entire thing, he just picked on a guy who's basically got mental illness, and that's what happens when you mess with somebody that's got mental illness.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, I'll say it. I got Dale's Vault from John Del Rose. It's fantastic. I got Xenotype from Leon Gray. I think it's fantastic. I wish they would stop being such retards
Right.
and just focus on making their books, because the books they made are pretty
Yeah.
good. It's like, could you
Yeah.
please stop doing this nonsense and
Right.
keep writing the good books, please?
Well, yeah,
That's what I would have to say.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Tank Ferret says I've just decided to sell my first issue book series on my own website for $1. Oh, okay.
What? For $1? No, come on.
Well, I mean, I guess this is he's doing that Zach thing, you know.
Oh, the Lost Leaders thing. Well,
Yep.
$4. That's still like what the mainstream maybe.
Well, your boy Zach sold Dahlbreakers Forever for $1 for like the first 24 hours or something.
yeah.
And he got a ton of people backing him, you know, and plus he offers all these other things all these other like books available, and so he speculated if you got that people coming in to buy that with $1 that they'll buy other stuff. But he went over 100,000, I think, eventually. I don't know.
Yeah, he did.
But I
Which
mean,
is like,
I wouldn't
I
back,
think
I wouldn't back it if it's a second coming from him now.
me neither. No,
I'm
but I mean,
done.
I didn't even back the Jawbreakers Forever. Like for $1 or whatever, I was like,
Yeah, it's not worth it.
I'm done with that. He was selling Jawbreakers Forever when Jawbreakers Grand Bizarre hadn't fulfilled yet.
Right.
He's still missing the Jawbreakers Blind Spot. He's like, okay, no.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I wish him the best, obviously, but
Oh, is
yeah,
Blind
no.
Spot supposed to be the Hell Priest?
yeah, he had the no, Blind Spot is the one with the knife hand, the story with knife hand.
Oh, so he hadn't fulfilled Knife Hand yet.
As
Well,
far as
that came on
I don't
after.
know, as
Yeah,
far as
Rock and Roll Ninja is still being in limbo. So
Rock
I mean,
and Roll Ninja is still in limbo,
Yeah.
exactly, and he's selling those campaigns also in the Jawbreakers Forever. I was like, no, come on, okay. I mean, like,
well,
enough is enough.
I was 6
For me.
books behind before I called it quits. So I can't say much, you know. I was 6 books down at one point. So
With him or in general?
I got to jump off. I got work early in the morning, unfortunately.
no problem. Sleep well, man. Sleep well,
Yeah,
man.
nice chatting with you guys. Good catching up with you again, Dave. And T Bunny, I think it's the first time we've been on a stream.
Yeah. Hopefully it won't be the last.
Yeah, we'll do it again, definitely.
All right, dude. Later,
All right, guys.
Ciao.
Yeah.
Dave. Yeah, no, me too. I have to
No problem.
We're in Europe and we have to
Mhm.
work tomorrow.
Well, you know, I just want to. I saw you guys were asking genuine questions. I wanted to make sure that somebody
No,
was
but-
on here to answer them. So
Thank you for coming. I didn't know you were the one who started this, and I'm glad.
I'm one of the architects. I'll say I'm one of the architects. The Genesis Crew think tank that I'm part of. That's the one we kind of like drove it around the block and kicked the tires and declared it, you know, good enough to go out. So, but that's where most of my ideas come from, is that group of brainiacs in there. We got some of the smartest people that you're ever going to meet. in that
that's
group.
a good
I mean,
compliment.
we got Buddy the Velociraptor Hojo over there is a genius, you know, and we got Luke Stones in there. I mean, we got Pixel Traders in there. If you know Pixel, he's a genius.
I know Tank Ferret. I know Hojo. I know the other guy, Luke Stone, of course. You know.
Yep.
You too. I've seen you. On
We
Twitter
got Piper
all
in
over the
there.
place.
Piper Steve's
I know
in there.
Piper.
I mean, yeah, we've
I
got
know who she is. What I mean.
Yeah, we've got some of the smartest people. I mean, and we're all like, we're trying to be proactive. We're trying to see these problems as they arise, before they arise, and try to offer solutions. And this is just one of the first solutions we've put out into the public. But we got other ones that we're working on.
I'll try to use it for sure because I like the idea.
Okay.
Now that I know what the idea is clearly.
No problem.
No, but like even the thing that I thought the idea was, I kind of like, you know, like, yeah, this okay, yeah, like you have the money to buy like a Cyberfrog or to buy like, I don't know, whatever mainstream, like back one of the cool Indiegogos. I like that. No, I do actually. I really like that.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I need to do this more often. I need to, I probably need to make a new video explaining it because evidently I didn't explain it well last time.
Well, I'll go looking for your channel. So now I'm following you on Twitter. And
Right.
Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
My channel is mostly on writing content, trying to improve writing in our community and, in general. So it's mostly there's got a lot of writing content, but there's a lot of fun content too. Plus, we're partnered with Luke Stone Studios, Belmont Press, and Creators
okay.
Outlet. Will from Joker Fan, Will Creators Outlet. And
I
we
was
got
on his stream once. Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, so that's 4 channels that we're broadcasting to, but that's different content,
Yeah, I was on the Outlet channel once promoting
Mm-hmm.
my book like a while ago.
Yeah. A lot of people go through there.
Joker fan, that's true.
Right? It's a good guy.
Oh yeah, he's fun.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll let you go, man.
Mr. T-Boney.
Thanks for having me on.
I'm gonna have to go to sleep. So,
All right.
are you in America?
Yeah, I'm America. Yeah.
All right. So, have a good evening, and thank you for coming.
No problem. You have a good one
All
too.
right.
Right.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, chat. Have a good one. Cheers. So let me do the right one. End broadcast and not get out of here. And there you go.